Okay, so there we go. Welcome everyone to the start of our fifth session. Well, 5.5. You know, we sort of had a secret session, but to go over what happened last time, Clay, can you explain what happened last time?
Oh, I sure can. We defended the city. We were helping all of the citizens of a particular area
Duskwall.
escape. It was a Duskwall. It was a lot of combat, a lot of it. And then as we were rounding up the last of them, we met our mysterious big bad evil guy. As we made our escape to be teleported to a safe place, Toshi, who had joined the party to help us out and save others, he made a great sacrifice to make sure that we could all leave safely. We went away, made it out alive, and I think we're just wrapping up celebrating the passing of Toshi and his the goodbye we all told him.
Okay, good. So that's where we will begin this session. You guys were at the funeral for Toshi. The city was there. It wasn't just a room. Yeah, it wasn't just for Toshi. It was for all the people who went missing. Of all the townspeople, you guys saved about 90% of them, which is an incredible feat when you think about how every other town who had been attacked lost every single person. So you guys did something incredible. And people, obviously people are mourned, but also it's a celebration of, maybe a new opportunity for these people. They cheated death, basically, and you guys are to thank for that. After the funeral, you guys head back to the tavern, the Cracked Mug, which is where you spend a lot of your time. Move over there. Now, you guys may spend some time talking around maybe. This will be like maybe the first time you guys have had a chance to decompress from everything. Do you think you guys would spend that time around a tavern or around a table inside the tavern, or maybe inside a private room?
Probably a private room right now, I'm thinking. But that's just me.
Okay, so you guys do have your own room that you've been staying at since you've been in the city. You guys have maybe moved around a bit to some of the other places, but you guys have spent a lot of time at the Cracked Mug. So we'll start with Vecthiona. You had a relationship with Toshi. Not when I say relationship, I mean about like a friendship with Toshi. Sorry. Yeah, no. You guys had you had a good friendship. Toshi considered you one of his good friends, and you guys spent a lot of time together during your travels. And not even just Toshi, but everything you just faced right now. You just came against a great evil and survived it. And now you don't know what may be ahead of you. How do you think how is Vecthiona dealing with everything right now?
I think she's definitely in a emotional turmoil. She almost feels like she's cursing her own god at the fact that Toshi had to die. She's losing sleep. She has a lack of concentration. She's been experiencing a lot of emotional dysregulation. So she's kind of frantic to want to be in denial, but she knows that she can't.
I see. Okay, good. When you are in the room, what do you think you'd be doing? Do you think you'd be, trying to distract yourself by talking with some of the other people, or, maybe doing some reading or praying? What do you think she would be doing?
The thing is, she doesn't realize she's mad at her own god. So she would be trying to pray, but feeling like discomfort and then just getting angry about it.
I see.
So she might be snapping at people who are just talking a little too loudly and closing herself off.
I see. Okay. Next, we'll go to Theodolin. You also traveled with Toshi for quite some time. And how do you think Theodolin is feeling right now? Not even just about Toshi, like obviously about Toshi as well, but maybe in general. How he feels, how things have gone up to this point, and maybe his future.
Right now, Theodolin he's very conflicted. He's very sad at the same time over the loss of Toshi, and then he's also feeling sort of like he hasn't been living up to his potential and what he's been destined to do and what he's supposed to be doing, what he was gifted his powers from by the Ents. He feels like he's kind of forsaken them a little bit. So
yeah,
in the path he's chosen and the decision he's made. So he's just been contemplating on how he can figure out how to redeem himself and get back on the correct path.
Yeah,
right now.
because Toshi, he had a clear purpose, and whenever you knew Toshi, you knew what his purpose was.
Yeah, it was very clear, and that all rubbed off on Theo, and then it took unfortunately the death of his friend to realize it.
Okay, good. Okay, Taz, do you have a good connection?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, I think I can hear you. Okay, good.
Good for the moment.
How do you think Taz is feeling right now, and how do you think he's acting?
I think he's just very distant right now. Not necessarily angry or sad, but in a lot of ways just thinking and reflecting to himself and just feeling distraught that he wasn't able to save Toshi. And he saves a lot of people and he does the best he can, but it always seems like somebody he loves the most is always escaping him, and he can't make that happen. So it's probably just sitting in the corner, kind of staring out the window, smoking a cigarette, not playing his music, just feeling really sad.
Okay.
Or distant, less than sad.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, we'll go with you, Torque. You were one of the people who didn't know Toshi very long. I mean, he, hung around with you guys a bit towards the end, but most of what you know from Toshi is from what, your party mates have told you, and then, what you just experienced. How do you think this event that you guys have just gone through is affecting Torque, and how Torque feels about the future?
I think that, well, first, just to kind of set the mood that Torque's in right now. On the outside, he wants to comfort his friends, but I think he's really confused on how to do that. He sees some people in a lot of pain, and he sees that maybe they don't want that loving hand that he wants to provide to them. And so he's just kind of sitting there, probably for the first time, confused on how to just be a good friend to them.
Yeah.
But I think as he mulls over kind of what our destiny is, the best thing to think about was, like you said, the hope that we got from saving all those people. And I think he's hoping and wishing that the people he's surrounded himself with commit and hope to want to continue to help people, to maybe put aside the petty things, or put aside the fear of not living up to whatever, and wanting to truly continue to do good. And he wants to kind of, I think, without saying it, but the best way to say it is maybe try to fill a role that Toshi provided to some of these people, and kind of encourage them to do the best for the people around them.
Okay, awesome. Okay, we'll go to Timid next. Timid, you also didn't know Toshi for very long, but you've heard about him and what you've gone through right now. How does this event, what has just happened, the struggle, everything gone through, does Timid pay much mind to this? He always seems like he's maybe a little aloof, is this affecting him in any way, or and does this, make him think about the future at all?
I don't think it affects him all that much. He recognizes that, yeah, it's something that happens and it's not a great thing. It definitely sucks. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter all that much, as harsh as that sounds. However, the fact that this has been happening at other towns is very interesting to Timmit.
I see.
He'd be very interested to figure out what's going on there.
So he's more inquisitive about, what this all means and, maybe the secrets behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ravina. You also, didn't know Toshi very long, but, you've gone through this. You've been, admittedly, you've been a character who maybe keeps people away, keeps people at arm's length and doesn't really allow yourself to be, get close to anyone. Is what you just gone through, and I don't mean just with Toshi, but I mean with your friends here. Is that making her rethink anything, and what is she thinking about towards the future?
Yeah, this was kind of an eye-opening experience for her. She lived a very harsh lifestyle where she was on her own a lot. She didn't grow up, obviously, like she didn't have her parents around. She was left to fend for herself and really do things on her own, and that's kind of how she's done life in general. And she could have totally just left everybody, just like jumped through the portal and was like, yeah guys, bye. But she's been with this group enough that she's starting to connect with everybody. It takes her a very long time to open up and to just trust anybody in general. And because she's been on her own, she hasn't really had anybody to fight for other than herself, or anyone fight for her in the exact same way. So Toshi making such a sacrifice for everybody and for her and for the team, she could have just dipped and said bye, but she stayed and she fought and she saw the sacrifice, and it's really showing her what it means to be part of a crew like this, and to have people that you can rely on and they can rely on you in a more touching and emotional way. So she's definitely rethinking that this is a group of people that she cares about and wants to actually fight for, and it's kind of being less of her standoffish, I'm just here for the money and I'm just doing what I need to do to survive kind of thing, and developing herself as more of a valiant character.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome. Okay, that was really good. Okay, everyone who doesn't have an inspiration, go ahead and give yourself one. I'm not sure if anyone has any, but if you don't have one, go ahead and give yourself an inspiration.
Should.
Okay, and remember, if you already have one, you don't get a second one. You just have, the one inspiration.
Bullshit, dog.
Sorry.
I'm gonna stack them.
Okay, so you guys spend some more time together. Maybe a couple days go by, and you guys are called to the castle. Okay, let's turn that on.
Hey Doug.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's been a couple. How much is real quick, since it's been a couple days? How much? And we can circle back to this, but Timmit bought a signet ring in the interim time.
Can you look up the cost?
Yeah, I'll look up the cost.
Okay, I would guess probably like 100 gold, but I don't know.
It's probably not that much.
Oh, really? Okay, just tell me what it says.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are called to the castle, and let's move you there. 5 gold? Okay.
So let me just take that.
Have we got a long rest in this period?
Oh yeah, you guys are
Okay.
rested. Yep.
All right, just making sure.
That's you. He's back. There you go. Everyone's back. Okay, so you were called to the castle. You see, as you're entering the castle, there's a large crowd outside. They are gathering for something. You enter into the castle. You are led to the king. And he says, Oh, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming, heroes.
Hi.
So, you probably wondered why I've called you here today.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, why are we here?
Well, basically we want to thank you. We're holding a ceremony for the heroes of Duskwall and recognizing everyone who saved this city, and you happen to be among them. I'm going to be running the ceremony myself, and I'll be introducing you. By the way, what should I call you guys?
That is a great question.
That's a great question
We do
that-
not know the answer to.
That should have
at
been
this
discussed
moment.
with the team during our off days.
Well, you guys can
you
stay in the
schmuck.
room there until the ceremony, and you can figure it out. Okay?
All
I had
right,
an
this is
idea.
gonna be the entire session.
I had an idea. I
Let's
was
hear
thinking
it.
we could be called the Prestige.
Oh,
The Prestige.
Why?
Prestige. Why?
Cause we're prestigious travelers.
Do you know what
what
that
does
means?
that mean?
We're
Okay, I can go next, you guys.
we're we're good.
But do you know what?
All right.
Fair enough connection.
I have faith in the bard to come up with a good one.
So I've been thinking about this for a while, and obviously we want to do something to like memorialize Toshi in some way. I think that's kind of something that we would all agree on. But at the same time, I don't think that Toshi would like want us to call ourselves like Toshi something.
So Toshi's
So,
Angels is off the
so-
table.
Toshi's Angels is on the table. I'll put it on. However, I was kind of thinking about what Toshi stood for and all that kind of stuff, and how he always wanted people to see the good in the world. And so I thought that a good name for us would be the Sunlight Warriors.
Oh.
Hey, I didn't hear him. What'd you say?
Ooh, that's pretty.
The
I like
Sunlight
that.
Warriors.
Oh.
Sunlight Warriors.
I'm
Bring
more of
in-
a thinker than a warrior.
I've been thinking for a while now, because I agree with Taz that our whole thing as a group is trying to save people and wanting to spread good. What would you guys think about the helping hand? And wherever we go, we're just trying to help others.
I like this one as well.
I like it. I think I prefer the helping hand to the Sunlight Warriors.
I have something similar to the helping hand, and this was back when we were a smaller group. I had been thinking that we were bringing New Hope, and so I had often thought, what if we were wanderers of New Hope?
I like that too. I'm not gonna present my suggestion because I'm not very creative.
Ravina, I feel like every suggestion should
Yeah,
be
let's-
heard. This is a
No.
creative
There are-
space where you should
No.
feel comfortable enough to share your ideas with us.
The only bad question is the one you don't ask, or suggestion is the one you don't put out there.
How about this? You can stay hidden in the battlefield, but when it's just us, you can share.
Or something you would like to share with the class?
Not really.
Is there something you should share with the class, even though you might not want to, Ravina?
The only one I came up with was because of the current events. We've been hunting down this particular situation. I was gonna say that we're the Red Hunt Redeemers,
Oh. Wow.
but I am personally putting that suggestion right into the garbage.
That's actually really creative.
So I think Toshi's Angels is definitely the top.
Was that Timot's idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Timit's not very creative with naming things.
Neither is Ravina.
Now
They still made Ravina say one.
usually I'm not even typically aligned with an angel in society's eyes, and I don't feel comfortable ever carrying that name as a group member.
Toshi's Angels is no longer at the top of the list.
Timit kind of like, oh.
It should be inclusive, Timot. This is an inclusive group where everyone should feel comfortable.
I would say that my top choices are Taz's and Vecthiona's. Personally.
Yeah, I think my top choice is Helping Hands.
Mexiana, can you say yours again? I was getting screamed out about a notepad that I didn't lose.
The Wanderers of New Hope.
What if you guys
man.
did like a combination of like Hands of Hope or Hands of Sunlight?
Ooh, Hands of Hope sounds pretty cool. Or Hands of Sunlight. I like either of those.
Sunny hands of hoping for sunlight. Like help.
Toshi's Hands of Sunlight.
Or Warriors of Hope, Warriors of Sunlight, you know?
It just sounds like a fucking spell.
Just in case, I did have a really, really funny name that was part of a pun.
Okay.
It was called the Railgun because we're very powerful, but also Taz likes to rail.
Oh,
God, why would you say it now?
we gotta be a contender.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost him.
Oh,
He
it was
must
too
really not
it was
like
too
to roll.
powerful.
He'll be back.
Okay, so what are you guys thinking?
I think we need to play around with it, but I like the combination names. We're right there.
We should put prestigious in front of the front.
The prestigious Hands of Hope.
I think
I like it.
prestige is it's just too much.
That's too many.
So, like, Sunlight of New Hope?
The prestigious sunlight of New Hope.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that works for me.
What if you guys did something like with like sunlight? You could do like Rays of Hope, or like, you know, I don't know.
I just also thought that having sun involved would make it cool for us to like make a logo later or like a crest of some kind.
We could name ourselves the Phoenix. And rise again. Phoenix, Toshi's Phoenix.
Wasn't Toshi's symbol like a big red stripe, so it's like a sunbeam?
Where's my notes? Is Matt trying to type?
What about hopeful beams of prestigious light?
We're gonna become a book title at this point.
So much.
So it's
Redeem.
What?
Just refer to us as you guys tonight.
Pass.
And then we'll come
We're
back
figuring
to
it out. This is role play, baby.
You guys have to give a name to him, so you know, figure it out. It's time to
I
make
can't
it.
believe you sprung this on us.
What are you talking about? Do you read Discord?
No, I
You
never.
put it out like
Yeah.
7 days ago.
Something we were
Oh.
supposed to think about for like a month.
Oh well.
It was literally almost a month ago.
So we had.
So wait, if you want to be combining names, we can always. You like sunbrights or sunlights or something of that sort, and I brought in the words New Hope. What if we are just the sunrise?
Kind of fits with the red
Because
hot.
There's a saying that with every sunrise comes new hope, and we are the new hope.
I like putting hope or helping in it somehow. Because that's right. It's like that's how we all kind of came together as a group. Is everyone was doing their own thing, and we've ended up helping multiple towns and multiple people. I feel like that has significance.
You guys could be like champions of the.
What about?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. What about the deliverers of A New Hope? And for short, we're the deliverers.
So we're delivery boys?
Oh yeah, I'm a delivery boy.
Well, then pick something else.
What about champions
Happy
of A New Hope?
I like that.
You like
Or
happy
the,
helpers?
Protectors of the New Hope.
Oh.
Ooh, I like protectors.
That's good.
Or Warriors of Hope.
Yeah.
Champions, Warriors, something like that.
Champion Warrior Protectors of Hope.
Of Prestige.
Prestigious Champion Warrior Protectors of Hope.
What if you guys? Okay, this is just maybe it's kind of meta, but Toshi, one of his feats was Sentinels. What if you guys were the Sentinels of Hope?
Ooh, I like that.
All right.
I'm game. I like that a lot.
And then people
I
can
think
call you the Sentinels. So.
That's a pretty prestigious name, the Sentinels.
Oh my god.
I think you know what prestigious means.
I vote yes.
the prestigious Sentinels of Hope.
You've convinced me that you don't know the definition of the word.
Okay, so
Sentinels of Hope. All in favor, say aye.
Of New Hope,
Aye.
or is it Hope?
New Hope. Sentinels of New Hope.
Sentinels of New Hope.
All in favor, say aye.
I
Aye.
like it.
all opposed say nay.
Yay!
Or Windfane's Warriors. I like to throw that out.
Well, I knew you'd fucking want to win Fane
That's a
in the name.
negative.
Fucking knew it.
All I do is win fame. With that.
That's the name. That's it.
Okay, so a servant comes to you, says, okay, the king's ready for you. And he leads you out, and you walk out on the balcony. You're on the second floor of the castle, and you see the entire town in front of you, and they cheer as you approach. Ah! These are our fine heroes. Oh, by the way, what'd you guys come up with?
The
The
Sentinels of Hope.
New Hope.
New Hope.
These are your heroes, the Sentinels of New Hope. And then everyone's, they're all going crazy. Yeah, we love you. And so the whole crowd cheers. To show gratitude for everything they have done for us, we are giving them 1,000 gold each.
Oh, Lord.
Oh man, we're rich.
And
Ugh.
so you guys are each presented with a small chest ornately made, and it's full of 1,000 gold. The chest might be worth something too, but for now, add 1,000 gold.
Glad.
Also, we present to you a gift. May this be useful in your upcoming battles. And you guys are presented with in a case. It's a rod. But he explains to you. Mercurius is to the side, and he explains to you that this is called the immovable rod. And I'm going to post it in Discord for you.
Sounds interesting.
This flat iron rod has a button on one end. You can use an action to press the button, which causes the rod to become magically fixed in place. Until you or another creature uses an action to push the button again, the rod doesn't move, even if defying gravity. The rod can hold up to 8,000 pounds of weight. More weight causes the rod to deactivate and fail. Or fall. A creature can use an action to make a DC 30 strength check, moving the fixed rod up to 10 feet on a success. So basically, you hold the rod in a certain position, you press a button, and it just stays in place there. You don't have to hold it, it just stays in place. So,
It doesn't have to be anchored. To like
Nope.
a wall or anything?
Nope. Anywhere.
It just doesn't move. That's sick.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Is it
And you-
a one use?
nope.
Or can I hit the button again?
You can keep hitting it. So button activates it, a button deactivates it, and then you can keep doing it. No, it's unlimited uses.
And this is
Stick
one
nice.
shared item, correct?
Yes. So
Okay.
I think Torque would be a good person to hold that.
If you guys think so, I will carry it.
I agree.
I agree.
so Torque can go ahead and add it into your inventory. It is in D&D Beyond, so you can add it. And obviously in the future, if you guys need to hand it to other people, you guys can. Okay. So the ceremony goes on. A few other people are recognized for their bravery during the Red Hunt. And then the ceremony concludes. You guys maybe visit some of the crowd, sign some autographs. Somebody's already got a T-shirt made, Sentinels of the New Hope. So, yeah, they people are big fans of the name. Afterwards, Mercurius asks you to go to a room with him. He has much to discuss with you. So you travel there, or you go there, obviously, and he talks about some of the things that have happened. He tells you that ever since the Red Hunt, there's been reports of strange new creatures appearing in places around the city. When he's talking to you about this, it reminds you a little bit of Billary, where you guys ran into those spiders. Spiders that maybe weren't native to that area. Also, the weather has been fluctuating wildly. One second it'll be sunny, the next rain, sleet. Just intense changes of weather. Mercurius surmises that the figure that you thought was Dokroth, who was sealed away 1,000 years ago by the Wardens. He believes that he has somehow overcome the Wardens and is once again attempting to consume the realm. He's spoken to a lot of the scholars in search of information about the Red Hunt, but it's pretty scarce. He also believes that every time the hunt happens, a tear, basically, in space is formed between this realm and his realm. So that's why, creatures are appearing, weather is sporadic or, chaotic. He believes that every time a hunt happens, basically the two realms come closer. He also tells you that his only lead is a city called Cyrodiil. Okay? Cyrodiil was the site of a great battle that sealed Dokroth away 1,000 years ago. That's where the Wardens, along with many races of the world, came together to beat back, this great evil and sealed him away. Because of that, a city flourished. It blossomed from it, and that city is Cyrodiil. It's famous in the world. Maybe the tale of how the city forms in the other parts of the world maybe isn't as well known, but Cyrodiil itself is, the tale, the Red Hunt is, very well known there. Okay. The reason why he wants you to go there, and he explains to you that he has, other scholars that he's talking to try and figure out, what the next, course of action may be. But he thinks for you guys, who maybe are at the most capable of all the people who are trying to go against this, he believes that you can find information on the archives of Tal Shara. Okay, the archives were where the Wardens were rumored to have prepared for the battle. Okay, that's where they may have come up with. That's where he believes they came up with a way to defeat Dokroth and seal him away. So he doesn't know where the archives are. No one knows as far as he's concerned, but he thinks if anyone is going to know, it may be someone in Cyrodiil. So he wants you to go there, figure out as much as you can about the wardens and everything there, and see if you can find any information on what to do next. Do you guys have any questions for him about the Red Hunt or what you may be going into? He may not have the information, but I'm just wondering, what are you guys thinking about right now? Or does it seem pretty straightforward?
I think like our next task seems pretty straightforward. We know what we got to do.
Okay, good.
None of us know anything, so there's not really anything to ask right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, good. So he gives you some, he lets you know where Cyrodiil is. None of you have been there before. He is going to teleport you to the town of Ockby. After all, he has a teleportation circle in the castle, but it can only go places where it's connected to. And the closest to Cyrodiil is Ockby. He gives you instructions. He's going to teleport you to the town of Ockby, after which you'll travel to the port city of Pontia, where you will take a ship to Cyrodiil. So once you are there, you'll be able to, see if you can find, information on Tal Shara. So is there anything any of you want to do while you are in Duskwall for the last time?
Is it cheating if I ask if there are going to be new shops for us?
There will be new shops, yes. Cyrodiil is a very rich city, so there will be lots of places to...
Then I'm good.
Good question.
Hey, let's go shopping, bitches.
I have 1,000 gold I need to spend.
So that
You know
is...
what they say, live or laugh. You know what I'm saying?
While you're brooding.
There is one thing that I know Icy had asked about at one point. What was that called again? It was one of the robes, right? Cloak of Protection.
Yes.
Yes. So he told you he would hold it for you. He said he would hold it for 3,000 gold. How much gold do you have now, and are you still considering it?
1,700, and I don't have enough.
Damn.
I've forgotten about it.
I didn't. So.
Oh no! I mean, Vectiona has forgotten about it.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. Okay. So, is there anything else you guys? Is there anyone you'd like to see one last time, or? I mean, you can just say, and we don't have to RP it, but. Maybe who do you guys maybe would say your goodbyes to? Winfane. Yeah. She's gonna stay behind. She's got the Shifty Shack to run.
Can we visit? Is there a memorial for Toshi, or is there like a what is there for? What do we have to visit for Toshi? There was a service for him and the rest of the people, and there was a not like a monument, but maybe a plaque built for the people lost during that day. So there is a plaque. It has the names of all the people who went missing or died, and Toshi is among them. Gotcha. I guess I would want to go visit that. Just take one last remembrance of everyone that fell before that we didn't save.
Okay, nice. Okay, so if anyone doesn't have anything else, I think we're gonna send you off. Is that all right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
let's do it.
You guys pack all your things, say your goodbyes. What's her name? Shit. God damn it. Hilga at the tavern. She gives Vectiona a couple mugs of the thick milk because she knows that probably won't get used after you guys leave. So rather than let it go bad, she lets you stock up a bit. So you guys travel to the castle, and
I'm always looking for some kumis. Okay,
what?
that's what it's called, kumis.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep calling it thick milk. So, you guys travel to the castle. Mercurius thanks you and says he'll be in touch. And you guys enter the teleportation circle. As you walk out from the other side, you are in a small building. A man greets you and welcomes you to the city or the town of Ockby. You walk outside, and it's a fairly small town, about the size of what Billary was. And he gives you instructions on how to get to Pontia. So you guys begin your travels, and during your travels, you're walking along the road, and in the distance, you see smoke. You're traveling through the edge of a forest, and off the distance into the forest, you see some smoke. What would you guys do?
Stop and smell the air.
Okay. Can you roll a survival check?
Sure.
That's not good.
I don't think I have that one, but all right. Survival. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
So you don't really smell anything.
You smell
All right.
smoke.
Yeah.
How far away is the smoke? Can we? It's visible, right?
So you can see smoke above the trees. You surmise it's probably about maybe 500 feet away, and it looks pretty heavy. It looks very heavy,
smoke.
actually. Yeah, it's black smoke. Yep.
Okay, that's concerning.
You should check that
Hey
out.
guys, we should check that out.
Yeah, we
Torch
should.
taking off running.
Yeah, Theodolin's already right there behind him without saying a word.
Okay. So let me change this. Where the hell is it?
Don't look at me.
Wait. Oh, let's put this in here. Okay. Okay, you travel through the woods, and as you are traveling, you can feel intense heat as it's increasing as you're approaching wherever this is. In the distance, you see bright flames. It's a massive fire. The town or the forest is being torn apart by these flames. You head deeper in, and you are confronted with.
Oh shit.
Oh Jesus!
You travel in, and what'd you say?
I said, "What is it? I can't see it."
Oh, yeah, sorry. You are confronted with, it appears to be 3 dwarves. They have bright orange hair, almost as if they are flames. They are carrying massive mauls, and they appear to be collecting ash around the ground. Off the ground as things burn around them. Also, you see a druid on the ground. You don't know whether he is dead or just passed out. But, yeah. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Yay! Oh, wait, I gotta click my guy. Shit.
Oh fuck, I needed to click my guy too. God damn it. Oh, where's me?
I cannot click my guy, but mine was 13.
I want my old initiative roll.
I think no matter what, I just had a bonus of that.
Did my initiative work?
Okay. Oh, why is Toshi there?
I don't
Why
know.
is Toshi here?
Toshi's here.
Oh, Toshi's alive.
It's a Yuri.
Wait, did I not roll initiative?
What? Hold on.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. You know what? Hey, I'm sorry, everyone who rolled. Good. We're gonna reset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Remove all clear. Okay. Go ahead and re-roll.
All right.
Are you able to manually add Taz?
Oh yes. Well. Oh, okay. Yeah. Taz, tell me what you roll.
My new one is 11.
11. Okay.
Oh, baby. Tibbet's going first.
Yeah, we
Wow.
got better there, Mark.
Normally I'm first. I don't like it.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah,
Takes away my
shit.
advantage opportunities.
Okay, and Taz, you said 11. Okay, add turn. 11.
Oh! I have an idea for what I can do for my first turn.
Okay, Timit, it is your turn.
Okay, so Timmit doesn't know what these flaming dwarves are about, but he does see the druid lying there, at least unconscious, from what he can tell. So what he's going to do is he's going to send in his repaired tiny mote to touch that druid for him to channel Cure Wounds through.
Oh,
Okay. Just a moment. Okay. So you can't. How far can your guy move?
Let me see. That might be an issue then. Let me just double check this stuff. Oh, never mind. He wouldn't make it in time.
Okay.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. That's nothing. That's nothing. Let's see. In that case, you know what? Let's see. That's 65 feet. Because I don't know what these dwarves are about, so I don't want to like attack them off the bat.
Oh, I forgot to let you
Don't know
know.
what the fire dwarves are.
Oh, I
about?
forgot to say. Okay, so there's fire on the ground. Okay, the small fire that you see, that is like are just like little lines. If you walk over them, they will catch you on fire, and you'll take D6 fire damage until you can put it out. Each round that you stay on fire, you'll take additional D6. So the first round you take D6, next round you'll take 2D6. The larger flames that you see, if you go through them, you'll take D8 and then 2D8 and then 3D8.
Except me, because I'm fire resistant, baby.
So what? You take half damage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alright, let me just look at my spells real quick, and then I'm just gonna make a quick decision on what to do.
Let me just make sure it's fire resistant and not fire immune.
Okay, Timit, we need your turn.
Come on, buddy.
Well, hold on. Just checking one thing real quick. Okay, I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to just ready his attack actions. If the dwarves look like they're about to become hostile towards us, he's going to fire his lightning blasts. Lightning gauntlets.
Just FYI, you only get one attack. You can't ready multiple attacks.
I can't ready my multiple attack.
No.
I get 2 attack actions.
No.
Okay. Then in that case, I will do 1.
Well, I mean, if you ready an action, you can't attack. Ready an action is an action. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready the attack action.
Okay. I thought you were saying you're going to attack and ready an action. Okay.
No, I'm going to ready the attack action.
Okay. And what attack are you going to do?
Lightning gauntlets.
Okay. And which one are you going to target?
If any of them,
You have to give me a specific trigger.
a specific trigger is the first one to attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, if somebody's coming through a door, you can ready an action to hit the first person to come through the door.
that's fine.
You don't have to say, if
That's
Tim
fine.
comes through the door, I'm hitting him.
That's fine. Okay. Theodlin, your turn.
Okay, I am going to cast where'd it go? Ray of Frost at let's see, this one over here on the far left.
Okay. Okay, so 20, and you deal 5. Okay, it hits. You said the far left one, right?
Correct. So the
Okay.
one on the left side.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I'll do for now.
Okay. Torque, your turn.
Neat. I'm going to. How far can I go right here? I don't want to be on fire, but I want to get moving up a little bit. So I'm gonna move. Here. And then I am going to retreat into my shell for the time being and wait for them to approach.
Okay. Baxiana?
Apparently, I didn't give myself a long rest, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay, yes. Everyone long rested.
Yes, I'm long rested.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do. What's the range on how far we are? $45 and $50. I'm gonna move forward for one thing. About there. 15, 20, 25, and then I will cast Bane on the ones that I can reach by then, which is definitely this guy and definitely this guy.
Okay. So they have to make charisma saves?
Yeah.
Okay, one of them beats it and one of them fails. So I'll say the one closest to you failed. What happens to him?
So every time that he's gonna do an attack, he's gonna roll a D4, and it gets reduced. So if let's say he's supposed to hit 18, and he rolls a 20, then he gets reduced whatever the 4 is, and if it's lower than the 18, then it doesn't hit.
Is it not just to you or to anyone?
To everyone. It's his downfall. It's like a little curse.
Okay. Okay. And is that it?
I don't remember if I have a second attack or anything like that. So yes.
No, when you cast a spell that you don't, attack,
Yeah.
like multiple attacks only applies to actual attacks, like swinging a
Yeah.
sword and stuff.
For sure.
Okay, Rabina.
To clarify, we don't get any fire damage for standing in a area that's like next to the fire.
Correct. Yes.
Correct.
You have to actually go through the fire.
Directly on it or through it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna move right here, just on the other side of this burning tree by Torque, and I'm gonna hit number 1 with my short bow.
Okay.
Hopefully. Just kidding. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit here and contemplate my poor aiming skills.
Okay. Okay. So so that's your turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So just before the first enemy does his action, the ground starts to shake in this area. And you see this sort of pool of lava. And out of it...
Ooh, mama!
Oh, God.
A fire giant appears.
That's a big boy.
Why?
Ooh, woo.
Add turn. And... oh, shit. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, so his turn. He is going to... let's see here. Okay. He's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, actually, he's just gonna stand right here. And he's going to... throw a rock at Vexiona.
Okay,
29 hits.
for sure.
Jesus.
He does 23 bludgeoning damage.
Fucking hell. Oi, oi, oi.
All right, I'll take it.
Can I blast him with my prepared attack, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Alright. That's your 21 to hit.
It does hit.
Does hit. Does 5 lightning damage.
Okay. Okay, so the fire giant picked up a bolt, like sort of ripped ground, a huge rock out of the ground, threw it at Vexiona. It struck her, very hard, and then directly in response, Timmett, seeing Vexiona take the damage, hits him with a bolt of lightning. Next to act will be this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I think he can't do anything, right? Yes, okay. So his turn is done. Next is Ravina. Oh wait, no, Ravina already went, didn't she?
Yeah, it should be Taz next.
Yeah.
Okay, it moved you. It makes you 12.2. There we go. Okay.
So how large is this fire giant?
He is
Pretty large.
Huge. He is basically takes up a 15 by 15 foot square.
Interesting.
It's pretty doggone big.
Okay. Well then, I am going to. I'm watching Vecchiona's stream, so I'm trying to kind of look at him.
Okay.
I think that I'm going to hit the one that's closest to Ravina. With a shatter spell.
Okay.
Sorry, let me pull it up. This is hard to do. All right. Shatter. Okay. Come on now. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Sorry. 14 is what it says.
14 to hit? Or is that a roll he has to make?
14 damage, so he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, what does he have to beat?
16.
Okay, he rolled an 18.
All right, cool.
So what, does he take half damage or no damage? Sorry, I couldn't hear. Does he take no damage or half damage?
Half damage. So
And
half of 14.
So half of 14, so he takes 7?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next, it'll be the third one. You guys can see the names. They're called Azers. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's going to swing at Vexiona. $20 hit.
Yes.
Oh wait, what was your Bane? What does your Bane do again?
You rolled it, a D4, and you reduce that 20.
Okay, so this could matter. 3. Okay, so now he misses. Okay, cool.
Yeah, does not hit.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I'm so lucky.
Okay, next turn. This guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's gonna just chill right here in the fire. Okay, Timmy, your turn.
Timot's turn, baby. Okay, let's see here. All right. Well, they're pretty much all hostile at this point.
Damn,
Vexiona,
Timid
how you
is smart,
feeling?
huh? Fuck.
Okay, first of all, we rolled up and all we saw were people picking up ashes off the ground. You said roll initiative. You didn't have them like point at us and like throw shit at us or anything. You just said roll initiative. In character, there's nothing there that tells me that they're hostile to us.
Just the entire forest on fire. And a druid laying on the ground.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, Mark. I don't know what you missed there.
Okay, Timmy, your turn.
Hello.
Timmy?
Give me a second.
Anybody watch any good movies lately?
You know, movie's really good.
Watch backwards, let's try it.
You know what movie's really good? The Prestige. Fucking badass movie.
That's a great movie.
I don't know if I've actually ever seen that.
Dude, it's so it's legit my favorite movie. So
It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
yeah.
That's why
It's so
I came
good.
up with that name.
Do you want
That's
to be
what-
Christian Bale?
No, I want to be Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman, man.
All right, we're just gonna do a
You should have been the
level,
fellowship.
a level 2 magic missile. All of them going after this fire. Hold on, I need this like this. All of them going after this fire.
Okay. Roll for
As
damage.
your-
Okay, so 4 and how many is it?
It gets 16 damage.
16 damage. Okay. By the way, Icy, how long did that Bane effect last for?
I think it's like a minute.
Okay, cool. Okay, Timid, is that your turn?
Let's see, how close are they? Oops. Yeah, Tiny Moat's just gonna chill with me.
Okay. Theodolin, your turn.
All right, I'm going to first walk on up here, and then I'm going to. I guess first my question is, can I walk through this little area right here?
Yes. If you see a space, you can walk through there.
Okay, so there's a slight little space there.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's all I wanted to know. And then I'm going to. Can I do this in this range?
I think I lost my tablet pen.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Chill Touch on Azure number 3, the one right in front of Vectiona there.
Don't you have to be within touch range?
Its range is 240 feet. You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range.
Okay, cool.
So I don't have to be that close to it.
Okay, go ahead. That's cool.
All right. Nice.
Okay, that hits.
Wow.
Take
Okay.
that, sucker.
Is that your turn?
Can I use? There's not a bonus action to move more, is there?
No.
You can use all your movement speed. You don't have to use it all in once.
Yeah. Haven't you only moved 20 feet?
I moved 25, I believe. Because I was here.
Oh, okay.
And then
5, 10, 15. No, you just moved 20.
Okay. So I can move 10 more. I'll move right there.
Okay.
Yeah, right there next to Vec. Cool. And then I will end my turn there. Oh, and how exactly do I use the inspiration? Is that would be like using it on it to gain advantage?
Remember, that's typically how you use it, but you can use it to do something that breaks the rules. So
Okay.
maybe as like one thing I came up with is like if someone's being attacked and they get critted, maybe Torque would decide to use his inspiration to interrupt the attack and jump in front of it and take it.
Okay.
You know,
or like I could. Okay, I gotcha. I see what you mean.
like basically let you like if you think of something cool to do, let me know.
You can bend it a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay,
and-
I gotcha. You can have a little fun with it. I like it.
Okay.
All right. That
Torque, your
was
turn.
my only question.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm popping up out of my shell because he didn't come up to me like I was hoping he would, and I'm just gonna go meet him one-on-one.
Oh yeah.
And we're going with the pickaxe just to start. So let's roll the pickaxe. 26 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Then I do yuckums. First one's 5 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to bash him in the ribs again with the war pick.
Okay, I will let you know. But
Oh,
okay.
go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
Okay, the second one doesn't hit anyway. But
Yeah.
as you hit him with the first strike, because of the heat that is being generated from his body, you take
Hell yeah.
1d10 fire damage.
Hell yeah.
So, go ahead and take 9 damage.
Oh. Bullshit.
So he takes 5. Okay, is that your turn? Or
Yeah.
oh yeah, you rolled. Yeah, you attacked twice.
That's it for now. Yep.
Back to Fiona.
All right, let's see. Oh well, he's right next to me. How beaten up does he look?
I mean, he looks pretty good. You can see by the aura there. So, yeah.
I'm gonna reach out and touch him. Would inflict wounds.
Okay. Okay. You miss. And I need to check one thing. Okay, so since you missed, you don't take the damage. Okay.
Can I roll with the inspiration?
Yes.
Okay.
I hit with the inspiration as a crit.
If you want to use your inspiration, I'll let you turn it into a hit.
Oh, shit.
Okay, yes.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you reach out to touch him, he dodges it, but through maybe incredible focus, maybe everything that has been happening to you is being channeled right now. You're able to predict his movement, and you touch him and deal 16 necrotic damage. Now, as you touch him, you do take fire damage because of the heat.
So I take half.
So you'll take half damage, so 1 damage. Well, wait, 1, 2... No, so you take 2 damage.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 would be 2. Okay, so you take 2 damage, and he dies.
I'm gonna oh, nice. I'm gonna bonus action give myself some Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Temporary,
Plus 2 AC. Awesome. Okay, Ravina, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move up here by Torque
Okay.
and help with this guy. And for this one, I'm gonna use a rapier for this one.
Okay. That is a miss.
Bro, can we talk about my rolls today? Okay. We're gonna try again.
Oh my god!
All right, and I now will sit crisscross applesauce at the feet of this awful dwarf thing and look at Torque and say, I am of no assistance to you. I'm just gonna sit here and watch as the world burns apart, apparently.
Oh. Doug, I have a question.
Yeah.
I haven't hit a single thing.
As he's moving, all right, this might be a lot, but I want to see, can I burn some inspiration here?
Yes.
And I would like to select a specific one of my wild magics I get to go into a rage. And I'd like you tell me if I'd be able to do this. If I could choose my teleportation one, and as he's approaching my friends, I want to teleport and see if I can drive the immovable rod into his foot and stop him from approaching.
Oh.
Okay. So I'll let you teleport with the inspiration. So this will take your turn, your next turn. Okay.
That's fine.
I'll let you teleport to where you want to. Okay. After he's moved about halfway. Okay. You are going to roll just a regular attack, okay, with the immovable rod to see if you can stick it in him. Okay.
Okay. So just like a...
Yeah. And go ahead, you can do that. So teleport where you want.
Okay. So I'm going to go...
Work with the big man ideas.
I'll go over here, I guess, because I can't occupy. I think is that close enough?
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. And then what do you want my plus to be? Just like what I normally
just do
roll
like an
for my
unarmed
warp
strike. Do like an unarmed
unarmed strike.
Yep.
Okay. Unarmed strike. Come on, baby. We gotta have it. Oh no.
Okay.
Ass.
So you slam the immovable rod into the ground, but it goes in between his toes.
Damn.
And he looks down and almost laughs and looks at you and swings.
Rock and roll, bro.
With his great sword. He swings twice.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
So the first one is an 18.
That meets, yep.
That hits?
That's a use my armor class 18.
Can I use my inspiration to like dive and grab Torque and like save him out of the way? Like tackle him out of the way?
Here comes massive inspiration. I love it.
Okay, let's see. How am I going to do this? You can save him from the first attack.
Okay. I'll do that.
And then, okay, how about this? Okay. You can use the inspiration to push him out of the way of the first attack. The second attack will hit you.
That's fair.
Okay. So you can go ahead and burn your inspiration.
Okay.
You dive up in front. Torque is pushed out of the way. Behind. And the first swing misses you. The second one hits with a 30.
Can I cast shield by chance right now? As like a reaction?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going
Okay,
to
wait.
cast.
What does shield do again?
It raises his AC by 5.
Okay.
That's a,
It's not going to save you.
Yeah, it's not going to save me there.
It's not going to
No,
do
it's not.
anything, so you might as well not burn the spell slot.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
He does
He
30
said 30.
damage.
oh!
Alright,
Fucking.
I'm hurting a little bit.
Okay. The next one. This one is going to swing at Ravina.
No thanks. Not today. Next customer, please.
24 hits.
Crisscross applesauce.
He does 9 damage.
Okay.
And Taz, your turn.
So the immovable rod is currently in front of his foot.
Yeah, because you didn't stab it in his foot, do you think you would have not activated it, right, Tort?
No, I don't think. I think it'd have been 2 different motions.
Yeah. So he would have stabbed, missed, and then just pulled it out. Okay. So
I think I'd still have it if I miss.
Torque has it. Yeah.
Damn it.
All we gotta do is make the fire giant swallow it and then activate it.
I can't really tell how far apart are the two ones, like kind of by ravine.
They are about there's 10 feet between them. So they're in a 20-foot. You'd have to have like a
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, well then I'm going to. I can't do that.
There's
It's
one,
close
and then
to
there's
each other.
2 5 squares between them, and then another one.
Well, if I put a 20-foot radius spell right in the middle of them, it would only get them 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
what?
ahead and read what that is.
You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range and lasting for the duration. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Milky otherworldly tentacles. Fuck,
Yes.
brother.
My favorite kind.
Okay.
Doug just put a picture of the moon on.
Okay. And how big is it again?
20-foot sphere.
20-foot sphere. Is that diameter or radius? Does it say?
Radius is what he read.
Radius.
Okay. We'll just say that seems about right. Okay. So okay, nothing happens right now. It's when this at the start of their turn, right?
Correct.
Okay. So next turn, that guy's dead. Next turn. Okay, so start of his turn, what happens again?
The start, he takes 2d6 cold damage.
Okay. Are you able to roll that?
If you can roll that. If
I'll
you can
roll
roll
it.
that for me.
Okay.
Because I can't find the button.
Okay, he takes 10 damage. And then he doesn't know where to go, so he has. Okay, I'm gonna roll for which direction he's gonna go. Is it difficult terrain?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8. Okay, so he's going to move 5, 10. He's going to try to run in over there, but he can't. So he going to stay there. Actually, okay, so he's going to try his next move as well. So let me roll. D8. 5. 5. 5. 10. Oh, whoops. And then he makes it out. Okay, but that's his whole turn.
Damn.
That was good though.
Yeah, it was very good.
That was good.
Okay, Tiamat, your turn.
All right, and this square is the Hunger of Hadar. Currently?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Let me take a look at this. Okay. Give me 1 second while I measure stuff out. So Timit's gonna say, Taz, I apologize in advance for this. Then he's gonna move up here. Yeah. And then he's going to cast. Actually, let me check one more. He's going to cast a level 2 Thunder Wave
Okay.
on himself. And so it is going to hit Taz, it looks like, because he's within the 15 feet, but it's also going to hit Azur too.
Okay.
And hopefully knock him back into
Cool.
the
Okay, so Taz, you got to make a Constitution save.
Oh god.
Okay. My
Is he
constitution's not that bad.
So you're about to get catapulted into the fire.
Maybe. It looks like that's just smoke next
The
to
constitution save.
Yep.
Yeah, save.
4.
See ya.
Okay, so you take 10 damage, Taz.
Thanks, buddy.
I apologized.
Jeez.
No, you apologize.
Okay,
I'll show you
Theodolin, we're skipping your turn.
Did that
What
guy
happened to
save?
Azur?
No, he
was
didn't. He
my
took 10
turn?
damage.
He's got.
Did he get knocked back into the Hunger of Hadar?
Oh, does it move him?
Yeah, it moves him 10 feet.
Oh, okay, he's back. Taz, you get knocked back into the fire. So you're on fire now.
Thank you, Timmy, for putting me on fire.
That looks like it's in smoke, not fire.
No, that's
That's fine.
No, it's fine.
that's a full square of fire there.
I thought
Cool.
the fire was like the twigs that are clearly on fire, not the smoke that's
That is
on
also fire.
What? Look at what are you talking? That is a fully fire right there.
Okay.
What?
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope so.
Theodolin, you used your inspiration to move your action up, and that's what you used for Torque.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Torque,
okay.
you used your
Thank
action as well. Vectiona, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bless on all my teammates. The ones that I can reach at first.
Okay. Up to 3 creatures of your choice. Okay, so you can only choose 3. So who do you choose?
Well, if I can reach all 4, it's gonna be all of them. I'm thinking of.
It says you
Theodolin.
bless up to 3 creatures of your choice.
Right, but that's if I cast it at first level.
Okay, so you're casting. Okay, so hold on.
I don't think it reaches
5,
me.
10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so you can get everybody. But you can. How many can you do?
I can do up to 5 because I can.
Oh wait,
go
you can't
to
reach.
third.
You can't reach Ravina. Sorry.
Okay, so I will do it on all 4.
Okay, this-
Person who's the most helpful right now.
So what is that? A second level spell?
Fire, I mean, you're,
Yeah, it's a second level spell, and it's gonna work the same way as Bane, except they get to roll a plus D4
Okay.
for attacks and saving throws.
Okay. Ravina, your turn. Okay, you cannot see into where this dwarf is now. Just FYI.
And if I, I can't like go in there myself and.
It would hurt. You don't want to.
You would be completely blinded.
Can I blindly shoot my short bow? Is that an option?
Okay.
I think. Doesn't that just mean she has to shoot with disadvantage?
You could also,
It's fine,
like, he
it's
wouldn't
fine,
see
I'll
you if you ran somewhere else.
Yeah, he can't attack of opportunity you now. So.
Come flank the giant.
How much fire damage do you get by walking through it again?
So that fire there would be D8 damage, and you'd be on fire. You'd have to take an action to put it out, or someone else would have to put it out.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright. And then.
Actually, you know what? For that fire, it'd be D6. That's one of the smaller ones. So
Thank you for your sympathy during these dark times.
I'll throw you a bone. Yeah, that's a bad roll.
Alright. I'm gonna move here and use one of my actions to put out the fire.
Okay.
Do I have to roll the d6 or do you?
I'll roll it.
Okay. What's the damage, boss?
6.
3.
Oh, Doug always rolls so good.
Okay, and if he is focused over here, can I use my other action to
No.
hide?
No. When you get multiple actions, that's only when you're actually doing attacking. Your action to put out the fire, that's your full action.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
She can take a bonus action to hide.
Oh,
She does have
don't
that
you?
because she's a rogue.
Yeah, because you have that. Yeah.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
cutting action. Yeah.
Okay, can you read that for me? Because I
I
don't
got
know
it up
where
right
you would
now.
hide.
Starting at you can take a
I-
bonus
I-
action.
I was gonna say, is this bush like right back here? Is this enough damage that I can kind of crouch behind it and he's
Okay.
focused on what's going
Yeah,
on
that's
over here?
okay. I'll
Is
let you do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
All right, then in that case, I'm gonna use the last 5 feet I have to go right here.
Okay.
And disengage.
He loses sight of you. Okay. Next.
Oh, here comes some ouchie time.
Okay, he is going to, instead of swinging his greatsword, he's actually going to pick up Theodolin.
No.
And he's going to throw you into the lava.
Oh my god.
As a let me see
Oh.
here. Ah, shit. That's too far away from me. I was gonna cast Featherfall for you. As much as that would do, but you only got a range of 60 feet.
Theodolin, you disappear beneath the lava.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
Oh,
Okay.
that was me going into the lava. Don't forget me.
Why don't you sound that upset about being thrown into the lava?
It all happened too fast. I don't know how to react to that. I'm in lava now.
I don't think that. Oh no, lava.
You take 48 damage.
What the
Holy
Okay. Well,
shit.
that's not good. All right. I guess I'm just sinking in the lava right now.
Okay. Azur's turn. Let's roll. See if he can get out of here. Oh.
You gotta take his 2d6 first.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah, take his hold damage.
Okay.
A d58? Oh my god.
Okay. Oh,
Oh wow.
get fucked.
One more. 2d6.
Oh. I'll just re-roll. That give you a little 2d6. Okay, so now he takes 5 damage. Okay, so he moved out. He's now free. He's used 10 of his feet. So 15, 20, 25, and he's going to attack Ravina.
Boo. Does this mean I'm now exposed to the fire giant?
He still can't see you.
Okay. What's the damage?
Busy work throwing a gnome into lava.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point. I'm going to say he couldn't see you. So, he's going just
I'm
to...
hiding.
Yeah. 15, 20, and he's just going to be right there. Okay. And actually, he's going to use the rest, instead of, he's going to use his action to move, he's going to move in the middle of this. Okay, Taz, your turn.
I would like for somebody to please move me out of the fire. That would be great.
Oh yeah, you take roll d8. Okay, you take 6 damage.
Okay.
And are you going to use your action to put yourself out?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to move next to Timid, or where would you like to move?
Yeah, put me right next to him, please.
Okay.
Bonus action to jab punch.
I use my inspiration to throw Timid in the fire. Okay. Next, he's dead. As there 2. Okay, let's. He takes 2d6 damage. 7 damage. And let's see if he's gonna get out of here. Roll d8. 3. 1, 2, 3. So 5. Actually, you know what? This is what I'll do to make this a little more powerful. I'll do for each 5 movement, I'll roll another one. 7. So he moves back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roll d8. Oh, okay. We'll give him... I'm sorry, this is a little... I should have actually... Oh, you know what? That's what I should do. 7. Oops, no, down here.
What is going on? Where is he going?
he's losing his mind.
They're just
Okay.
slurping.
So 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. Okay, so that's where he ends up. He's fucked. Okay. He
Then he
has
takes
no-
acid damage. 6 acid damage.
Oh, because he stayed in it?
Correct.
Okay, how much acid?
2d6.
Wait, that's what I rolled at the beginning of the turn.
No, beginning and end.
Oh, I
At the
see.
beginning he takes cold, at the end he takes acid.
Oh, shit! And he dies.
He gets slurped to
You
death.
critted. He got fucked. He was running around. He didn't know where to go. Can you imagine, like, the fear he had at the end of his life?
Dude, he got out. He got pushed right back in.
Jesus.
He was like,
Okay.
I'm free.
Timid, your turn.
Not free. All right.
Taz is pretty near another fire, just to let you know. So.
All Okay. If I want, Chad's
So
gonna
please
put a
be
hand on him
careful.
and push him into it and cast Cure Wounds on him. There we go. You're healed for 12, buddy.
Thanks,
Okay. Theodolin disappears beneath the lava. He is dead. Vexiona, you do have Revivify, so Theodolin's not out forever. Hopefully you can retrieve his body.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive for that if I can.
You're a bit far away.
Or,
Torque, your turn.
Oh my goodness gracious.
well, disintegrate, you know?
As long as you have a piece of him, I think you can revive him, right?
That'll save something then.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run up 10 feet, and then I'm gonna use my special rage thing that lets me teleport.
Okay.
And I'm gonna teleport here. Do I see anything that tells me where Theodolin is?
You see nothing remains. But can you roll an Arcana check?
Oh dear God.
Okay. You don't know exactly what it is, but you can tell this isn't just regular lava. There is something different about it. There's something magical about it.
Something magical about it.
Yep.
Magic lava.
Well, so what Torque's gonna do is he's gonna set Sliver down, and he's hopping in. I'm gonna see if I get to go find his body. Or something magical. I don't care what that means. I gotta see if I can save him before he's dead.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I'll die too.
I like how you held your breath.
I can hold my breath for an hour.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Does that work in lava?
You take 61 damage.
Sweet.
Are you raging currently?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you take 31 damage,
Yep.
and you disappear beneath the lava.
Oh God.
And that'll be it for Torque in this fight.
In this fight. See ya.
Vexiona, your turn.
What's dead?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is what Torque would do.
Screw the Red Hunt, man. One fire giant's gonna destroy the entirety of this party.
Okay, I'm gonna... Wow, that got me all sorts of fucked up as a character.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope because we need it. And the people surrounding me, I don't know if you guys have taken damage, but I certainly have. We're all gonna get the max possible hit points of healing, I believe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and you get advantages on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws if needed.
Okay.
But I definitely need that, so it's four people.
And Ravina, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna put on my boots of Elvenkind so he can't hear me as I sneak over to the druid. And I don't have like any healing potions on me or anything, but can I see, is he alive? Can I like give him a nice quick slap across the face and wake him up if he's knocked out?
He is alive. He's you can make a what's the check? Is it like medicine? Is that, I can't remember what the skill is.
There is a medicine one.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Well,
Okay, you're able to see that he's alive. He's in really bad shape though.
okay. I'm gonna do. Can I do something else, or is that the only thing I'm allowed to do?
because you guys are in
Does that
bad
count as an
shape.
action?
You know what? I'll let you do another thing. You guys are in bad shape right now. I'm just gonna say.
Okay, since I'm so far away, I'm going to assume that since I'm so far away, Vectiona can't hear me.
She can hear you.
Am I correct in that assumption?
Oh, she can hear you. I mean, if you yell, she can hear you.
Okay. Well, I also don't want the giant to know that I'm here, so I'm not going to yell.
Sorry.
I'm going to use Gus Gus and take a note to run over to Vectiona.
Oh no!
Tell Vecchi that this druid up here is alive and needs some of her wonderful healing to hopefully give us an advantage in this very, very dire time.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you.
Note.
Yeah, and also
long.
I'm gonna ask you. Okay, what route is Gus Gus taking to get to Vectiona? Can you tell me that?
Oh.
Why can't he just take?
He's immune to the void.
If he goes straight through, that's not an actual branch right here, and he can just
Provision.
crawl under that part.
There is no. He is going to roast. He's going to die.
No.
I'm also,
okay,
you
fine.
know what?
Then
I'm
he
also
can go
not
there
gonna. Okay,
and
sorry.
up and around.
I'm not gonna allow you to just write a note in the middle of battle to send it on Gus Gus's bed.
I'm hiding. Why not? I'm non-existent at this moment.
Okay, make an animal handling
All right,
check.
never mind.
my
It's
God.
fine. It's fine.
Okay, no, you could do it.
No.
If you beat a 20 on animal handling, you can do this.
Oh, I've got the best rolls so far today. You know what? This is already super shitty. Why not?
Oh!
Okay.
Let's actually speak rat.
Well, that's what the note's for.
That's why it's written in common.
Not
Yeah,
rat.
boy.
And how's the rat writing a note? When did the rat get thumbs and learn how to use a pen?
Oh my god, the rat knows common.
Oh my god, he actually has a little rat token.
He's gonna not listen to you, and he's gonna travel through here.
That's
He's
fine.
hustling.
That's fine.
He reaches Vectiona
I
and
can't
has a
believe I
little.
rolled that.
At one point, Doug's just like, fuck it.
You know what?
Yeah, she's gonna prepare a healing word, I guess.
Okay, it's the fire giant's turn.
No, it's not.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Gonna murder.
He's gonna swing at Gus Gus. No, I'm joking. I'm
you
joking.
fuck.
He's swinging at Vectiona.
I was about to say.
I think she
If
might
you
go down
actually-
too.
If he was actually
21 hits, 30 hits.
20 what?
21, that hits, right?
That hits, but yeah, I can't do anything about it.
He does 35 damage.
Oh shit! I'm still alive, but barely.
Okay, he also hit you with a 30. He does 32 damage.
In total?
No, 35, then 32.
Okay, but in total?
Oh, 67.
That's
That's insta death.
that's double. Yeah, I'm insta dead.
No, you're not.
Is it? I was
No,
already.
it's for one attack. The two ones are
Yeah.
treated separately, I think.
Yeah, it's separate.
Yeah, but I've already no. That's double my life points. I had to heal myself. I wasn't that.
I thought 30. I
It's
thought.
it's double your maximum in one hit.
in
So
one
if
hit.
you have 60 hit points, if you get hit for a 120, then you're dead.
Okay, so then I'm unconscious.
You're
and bleeding
down.
out.
Yeah, you're down. Okay.
Nice.
5, 10, 15, 20. Wait, what the fuck? What happened there? I don't know what that. How does that get a aura?
Oh no, he's charging an attack.
Oh no, that's just his health. It changed. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he grew.
Oh, he did. What the fuck? There we go. Okay. Actually, he's just gonna move right here. He's gonna start picking up ash. He doesn't care about you guys.
He knows what happened last time somebody came in between him and the
Okay, Taz, your turn.
I'm gonna cast Shatter on the fire giant.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there a way for you to get both Azure and the fire giant?
100%.
I don't know, is there?
Yeah, you can.
I can't really tell.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
well,
can.
I'll get those.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 21.
What?
21 damage.
21 damage. You have to
Oh,
make
dude.
a 16 Constitution save.
16 Constitution? Okay. Okay. The giant did not beat it. The Azure did. So the giant takes 21 damage.
Does he go
And-
prone? Just trying to remember what Shatter does. Trying to help.
Does Shatter do anything
Shatter
else?
breaks things.
The other one
It
gets
just
that.
breaks non-worn items that have hit points.
Okay. That Azure's dead. That Azure's dead. Timid, your turn.
Alright, Timit is going to move over to here. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. He's gonna move.
Are you gonna revive or heal?
Yeah, he's gonna send in Tiny Moat to go touch Vecthiona to deliver his cure wounds.
Okay. And
Alright, so she
7.
gets 7 hit points.
Okay.
Vecthiona gets 7.
Vecthiona wakes up. Vecthiona, your turn.
7. Okay.
Vecthiona,
Yeah, what?
it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I gotta get out of the way of this guy, don't I? But, I mean, it's attack range.
Yeah, if you move, you get it. He's gonna attack you.
Yep. I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna do inflict wounds.
Okay. Uh, 17 touch. That misses. Okay.
Yeah. And I will. Let's see. Bonus actions. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay, that misses.
But it is out.
Yes, Rabina, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna slide on over to this guy here
I'm gonna have to
and attack him.
Okay.
My rapier. Hopefully.
Okay, that hits.
Give her that sweet, juicy sneak
Okay,
attack.
you kill, but
Oh.
as you
Yeah?
strike him,
No.
Un poquito.
you take 3 damage from the heat. He dies.
It's unfortunate. Okay.
Okay.
And then I got a little bit of movement left, so I'm
Yes.
gonna move to this guy and use my bonus action and hope for the best.
Oh god, here she comes!
Okay, you hit.
Let's see that damage.
Okay.
sneaky. So stabby.
Oh god, that color did not change a lot for 22 damage.
Okay.
Nope.
So
It's a giant.
the fire giant decides
This is unfortunate.
he's actually just going to 15. And as he leaves your range, you can get an attack of opportunity on him. Actually, both Vecthiona and you do. So he moves out of Vecthiona's range, you get an attack of opportunity back. Do you want to try to hit him?
Yeah.
I can't do a spell with the attack of opportunity.
No,
right?
you would just have to swing your mace.
Okay. I don't have my mace equipped.
Okay. So, Rabina, you miss.
Right hammer. Techie.
25, and he jumps into the lava pit and disappears.
This bitch.
He did get hit by one hammer.
Fire party, fire party.
Okay, so that's the end of combat.
Wait. He did get hit by a hammer.
What hammer?
What?
My light hammer. I said I didn't have my mace. I had my hammer.
No!
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just 2.
Oh, okay, he took 2 damage. Okay.
It was an important one to me.
Okay, so all the enemies are dead. The druid is there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the druid since I got the note.
Okay.
Come on, Guts. Let's go.
Alright, I guess Timot's gonna join them over here. And I'm assuming Taz comes with us.
Yeah.
I love
You
that.
can probably clear up the hunger of Hadar. It's probably been a minute.
That seems probably true.
I hope is there just like juice and other strange liquids left over when that
There
disappears?
is a skeleton of what used to be a fire dwarf that's just covered in juices.
Cummy wummies.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so what, everyone is healed 17?
No, just this guy.
Oh.
I could choose everyone, but oh yeah, it's six creatures. So if they're close to me, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so everyone heal yourself 17.
Alright, I don't think I took any damage that fight. I did not.
Try and see.
Okay, so the druid wakes up. Oh, what happened?
Everything happened.
Oh, are all the Azers gone?
Yeah, they're all gone. That giant took some of our friends into that lava pool over here. You were unconscious for this part, but there was a fire giant.
Oh, this. You're saying that your friends went into the lava?
Yes.
Is there anything we can do for them?
Possibly. That lava pit isn't just a pit; it's a portal to the realm of Sullus, the insatiable one. Oh.
I don't like the sound of that.
No. Insatiable?
Yes, that's what we call him. He's been attacking us lately.
I would prefer a different word.
He sent his chosen ones here to collect ashes for him to make him stronger. But me and the Circle of Rooted Souls, we've been defending the forest, but I was overpowered today. It's possible your friends could have survived, but you would have to go to the realm of Sullus, the insatiable one, in order to rescue him.
Well, how do we get there?
Well,
There's a chance to see our friends. I can go.
you could either jump in the lava, or if you give me a minute here, I could summon you a portal.
What's another minute?
If you go there and you find your friends, save them. You need to prepare yourself. Sullus, the insatiable one, is he's a great evil. You need to be prepared. If there's anything you want to do now, you need to do it.
I don't know if we have.
Can I look around and see if there's anything salvageable, or everything's just on fire?
Oh yes. Oh shit. I totally. Okay. So more couple druids show up. Okay, and they begin trying to put out the fires. Okay. So some of the fire goes out. They're still working on it, but Taken Briarwood opens up. He sort of does a ritual, and a tree erupts from the ground. And inside the tree is sort of a mystical energy, and you feel as if it's a portal. I've opened a door to his realm. If you step through this, you'll enter. But I must warn you, it'll be dangerous.
Not to ignore our friends, because I definitely want to save them. How just want to put that out
we
there.
Get supplies first.
Thank you. That was my question. I was like, are we close enough to a merchant where I can get some supplies? Because I have like no potions of healing. I got nothing. I got nothing for this journey ahead.
You do need to keep in mind that Vexiona's Revivify can only be done within 10 minutes. Okay? So if someone is dead and you take longer than 10 minutes, you would have to find a priest who can do a more powerful revivify or revivication, whatever it's called. Okay?
We should probably go now then.
So, if you go through the portal and you find someone dead, just keep that in mind. Now, if you do want to heal up, then you would just be committing to possibly, having to do that in the future. Also, keep in mind, Torque may not be dead. Okay, he's very strong.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's okay. I was not thinking of how long her Revivify was a possibility to be used. So,
All right. Yeah.
so open up the portal. Let's jump on in.
Timit, real quick, is going to turn a little knob on his signet ring, and he's going to use the one charge in it to give himself back a second level spell slot.
Okay. He opens up the portal. You guys step inside, and you are transported.
Hope y'all are alive in there.
Okay.
Is the fire giant here?
So
We have to believe that they're alive.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Okay. So
We should only be able to see this first room, correct?
do you see more?
We can see
Like a tiny room with a dragon-ish
you can see
statue.
there, and
Okay,
then-
good. Okay, that's all you can see. Okay, good. Okay. So, you step inside, and you come out inside a small room with some, a small table. Okay. It's a very ornate room. Okay. You in the distance, you hear some type of roaring. Okay. I'm not sure. Can't really make out what it is. Okay. What would you guys like to do?
Well, first things first, we need to find our friends.
But we are going to proceed cautiously.
Yes.
I'm going to keep on my boots of elvenkind to kind of sneak around and hopefully not alert anybody, like right off the rip.
Okay. As you approach the room, you see a small statue of a dragon, a larger room, and as you step out into it, you see Torque sort of seated up against a wall.
Is he behind like a panel for this wall? Or
No.
can we go
You
up-
see him. You can walk right through it. Yeah, there's no panel there. Yep. Torque, when you went through the lava, you took an incredible amount of damage. Most people would have died, but when you came through, you ended up here. You haven't explored too much since you are in pretty bad shape. You've been just resting, waiting, what to do next. Okay, you guys see Torque. Go ahead.
Friends, so good to see you. Have you found Theo yet?
No, we just got here ourselves. I can't even believe you're alive.
I'm gonna do my healing word.
Thank you. Thank you, Vectio. Take a little bit of that. Well, no time like the present. We have to find our friend. I haven't seen anything here yet. I have no idea what's here. I know Theodolin's here.
Okay, so when you came through, you did not see Theodolin. When you came through, there was no trace of Theodolin. So you don't know where he is.
Right.
You do hear something in, something else is within these chambers, but you don't know what it is. Okay, how would you guys like to proceed?
I can see in this room that's on the other side of Torque. It looks pretty interesting, but I don't want to walk in and trigger anything. Can I cautiously look in this room and see if there's a trap or something?
To the right?
Yes.
Yeah, can you roll perception? Okay. You walk in, things that are readily apparent. You see a dragon egg to your left. You see the symbol of a dragon in front of you on the ground, engraved, and then a dragon head statue on the right.
Is it a real egg?
Yes, it appears to be real.
Uh-oh.
Can I investigate the dragon head?
Yes.
Is there anything else here?
You see inscribed, does anyone read Draconic?
Let me check Timid.
Negative.
Yes, Timid does.
Okay. Timid, you read it, and inscribed is Sullus the Insatiable One.
Oh. Uh-oh. Sullus the Insatiable One. That's what this says. That's who the druid warned us about. Do you think he's a dragon?
Not liking it. Not to say that I'm gonna do it.
I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
But does it look like the dragon egg can be removed? Again, not gonna do it, just curious.
Just looking at it, you don't see anything that would prevent you from moving it.
Okay. Well, I certainly don't want to pick up an egg and piss off any dragons yet. Yet being the key phrase there.
I think we should keep moving and see if we can't find Theo.
Did we ever confirm a way to get back without jumping into lava?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
We'll solve that when we get there.
You know what? That sounds like us.
Do we want to continue to the right, or do we want to check out what's on the left side of the room? Or, yeah.
I mean, we can check out the left side.
Opinion?
What the? Let's just check out the left.
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. What's
Okay.
over here?
You see some stairs leading down.
Ooh.
I didn't see this statue before. Is this statue here actually in front of us, or is this something else?
Oh, it's there. It's of, I mean, it doesn't look like the other statue, but, so it doesn't appear to be a statue to, this quote-unquote Sullus the Insatiable One. But, yeah, it's just a statue, and you can see what it looks like.
Okay.
Does it have any writing on it?
It does not.
Well,
Okay.
I think before we go changing levels, let's see everything on this floor first.
Okay.
Okay, so as you step into that room,
Ooh, it's a little warm in here. It's a little toasty. A little toasty ghosty.
I see big lion head,
Okay. So,
big dragon.
we probably want to avoid the big lava room, right?
Well, we should take a look. I mean, we went through a pool of lava. We should at least take a peek.
Well, I don't want to
Maybe
go wandering
Theodolin's over there.
blindly into a dragon's actual horde. If
Then
this
let's.
insatiable one is a dragon.
We won't go blindly. Let
Well, we
Ravina
can at
sneak
least-
over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak over here, at least poke around, see if our friend is lying unconscious
okay,
somewhere in the
as
lava.
you reach there, let's move you back. Yeah, move back there. Okay. You peek into this room.
Okay. Oh no! No! I gasp and quietly turn around. I gasp without making too much noise. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need everyone to just turn around and quietly go in the other direction.
Oh my
Please.
god, it's moving.
Taz, are you watching? Do you know what it is, or?
Yeah, we can see it.
Well, I meant Taz because I didn't know if he's.
Oh.
I'll get a close up for him.
Taz, if you can't see it, it's a giant dragon sitting on a lava rock.
It's a big old. Did you see what color it was?
It's red. A big old red dragon
Oh,
sitting on
that's
a
not
rock
good.
in a lava pit.
Oh, red dragons are bad ones.
Yes.
Oh, why couldn't it be
Okay.
like a silver dragon?
Well, there's a dragon here, and
It's a insatiable. If this is the insatiable demon or whatever the fuck we're looking for, it fits.
Yeah. All right. Let's go check out those downstairs.
yep, let's go check out downstairs.
Oh, let's go.
Maybe you should take the egg so that way there'd be like some kind of recompense.
I think if we're gonna take the egg, we should take it later after we find Theodolin and we get a little bit of.
I agree. We
I
need
don't
to.
know. I feel like
A,
you can real now.
Okay, is everyone going downstairs?
I am going downstairs.
How-
I'm not going
Doug,
to
how
grab
big
the
is that
egg
egg?
yet because A, we don't know where he is yet, and B,
Yeah.
we don't have a way of getting out. If we
I'm
take
going
the
over
dragon
here
egg
actually.
and he's going to be real pissed, we have no way to get out.
Okay, Vex, so you're staying there?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak over here and see what I can find in this side because
Okay.
I feel like more.
You see more lava in front of you. It does not appear to be magical. I'll assume everyone else goes with Ravina. So you guys go down the stairs. And
I was so tempted to slip that egg into the bag of holding.
I know.
so Vectiona, just remember, like, that's not where, like, it doesn't look like that for you. It still looks like where you were before. But for everyone else, on the lower level. So that's what you see.
Okay. Is this mark in front of me? Is this just an ornate decoration on the floor? Or is this like a pressure plate? Am I
Well-
about to walk into a booby-trapped hallway here?
Roll perception. It does appear to be booby trapped.
I'm jumping!
Okay, so yes,
Well, I'm going to attempt to jump.
you're easily able to jump over it.
Okay.
The only one who might have some trouble would be Timid.
What if I put him on my shoulder?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you
Carrying
guys jump
Timid
over
like
it.
a baby. Yes.
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
Come here, little guy.
Hey.
Alright,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna continue to do this for the other pressure plates.
Okay, yep. You guys jump
Timmons
over
just
all of
gonna
them.
Stay on.
Yep. gonna
Torch
keep
doors.
moving and jump over all of them.
We've created an adorable mega person.
All we need is a trench coat.
That could be one of our heists later.
Okay.
Like, sir, why do you have the body of a tortoise but the head of a gnome?
Which way next, Ravina?
Okay. A little bit of clarification on the map, Doug. All of this lava and the dragon, he's not down here, is he? Or is that how the two levels are connected?
Yes. So, like, when he's on the rock, he's probably about even with the second level.
Okay, so if we're going down here, all we can see is lava, essentially.
And the rock.
Well, if you go down there, you'll be able to see him on the rock just by looking up, you know.
Well, yeah, but okay. So like, I'm just saying, like, there's nothing else down here for us to really,
No.
like, in that general vicinity. Okay.
No.
Oh,
All right. Well, let's keep going over here then. What's this hallway? Where does this go? Can I roll another perception?
Yeah, sure.
I'm nervous. Nervous to go anywhere.
Okay, you don't see anything that is dangerous.
I'm gonna proceed through this hallway.
Careful there.
Easy.
Careful.
That's an open wall.
Can you roll stealth?
Wait, hold on.
The one person we needed, by the way, to
Okay.
make sure if we find Theodolin, he can be revived, stayed behind.
Yeah, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Oh, since I'm wearing my boots of Elvenkind,
Oh,
and I
yeah. Sorry, I
went
forgot
to
about that.
roll, well, I went to roll a stealth perception, and it's asking me for a roll mode. I've never seen this before. A normal, advantage, disadvantage, roll twice, roll
it's
thrice,
a normal roll.
super. Okay.
What do your boots do again?
It just means that until I'm discovered, I don't make any sound,
Oh,
no matter
okay.
what
Okay, that's fine.
surface I walk on.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Okay, yeah, he hasn't noticed you yet.
All right.
I think Tibbet's gonna.
I mean, you can't walk out there. Like, if you're just peeking around the corner, you can't. If you walk out there, he's gonna see you.
He is?
Okay, since he's not looking directly at you, no. Okay, you can walk out there, but you have to be careful.
I was under the impression that this rock was like a little more elevated.
No.
Like, be on the second
If
level?
he turned around and looked at you, he could see you.
Okay. All right. In that case, y'all stay here. I'm gonna continue to sneak to this other side and check what's in this room. Do I need to roll stealth again?
No.
Okay. Do I see anything in this room?
There just appears to be some crates, some bones. Does not appear anything of use in there, and the bones do not appear to be human or half elf.
Okay. That's good to know. Alright. Sneak my little self back over. I'm pressing buttons. Okay, over here. Okay.
I don't see anything else
Well-
down here. Maybe we should head back upstairs. Unless we want to try to cross any alcoves, but I don't think that's a good idea. But I think we should go back upstairs.
Yeah.
Timo was
Check out
right.
that dragon egg again.
I don't know where Vecthiona is.
Alright. Let's jump back over the plates and go back upstairs.
All right.
Okay.
Loop.
Alright, we have no idea where Theodolin was taken. What's in this egg? What's the deal with this egg? I know we said it was a dragon egg.
Yeah, that's what you know.
That's what I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I hear anything? If I put my ear up to it, like, is it hot to touch?
Yes.
It is? Okay. What would... I don't know if Timid would know anything specifically about dragons that would help. So he's just gonna keep looking around.
All right, I'm gonna go back carefully. Go back over to where Vecthiona is.
Is this golden statue anything?
It appears to be a golden statue.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm
Is
assuming
it
this is just a
possible-
dragon statue?
That's another statue as well. Yeah.
Does it look like we are able to traverse the rocks that do appear on top of the lava?
You press your foot on them, and when you put any weight on them, they start to sink.
Cool. Love that. Okay.
It's also in view of the dragon, which I'm not proud of. But she's gonna point like right across from her, and she sees an opening of lighting on this end right here. That's kind of what she's been staring at.
I know, I see that as well, and I want to go there.
I mean, we do have a spider walker if he still has that spell prepared.
I don't have that one prepared today.
Okay.
Oh my!
It's at that time. That's the
No.
the building starts to shake, and you hear roaring. And
No.
roll initiative.
Wait,
Hell yeah.
is there time for us to grab the egg?
Really said it.
Nope.
I want to use it. I want to use it as leverage.
I mean, if you want to take a turn to go back there, yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming it was too hot to like hold on to without taking damage.
Oh yeah, like were we even able to grab it?
I mean,
That's
you
why
could
I
try.
asked if it was hot to touch.
There we go. That sounds more like me.
I'm sure glad I regained a level 2 spell slot.
Taz, what's your initiative?
Well, he's eating Waffle House, so I'm not sure.
Okay, I am going to pull up his character and roll for him.
Said 13.
At 13.
13? Oh, I didn't hear him. Okay.
No,
He's-
he messaged it.
Oh, okay.
Where did he message it at?
Chat. On Discord.
Ah.
Okay, Timmit, your turn.
Oh god, me first? Okay. And the dragon definitely sees us, right?
Yes, he knows where you are.
He knows exactly where we are.
In fact,
No, in fact.
We're in a legendary dragon lair.
No, in fact.
No, this is not good. Let me just read this post. Okay. Timid is going to cast Mirror Image. So 3 elusive. Yeah, I'll just link it here. Basically, 3 copies of himself form around him. So now there's 4 Timmits
okay.
running around. So anytime the dragon wants to attack me, it has to roll a d20 to determine whether it attacks one of the targets or me. If it's aiming at me.
Okay.
Okay.
And is that your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Robina, your turn.
I think oh, and also he's gonna make his way over to here. To where
Okay.
Taz is, so
All right.
we should run and try to find a way out.
Can this dragon speak to
Can I
us?
Possibly.
retroactively something or too late?
What, Vecthiona?
Can I retroactively have been doing a spell while I was gone? Like while everybody else was searching downstairs?
Are you only doing this because combat started?
Well, I would have done it regardless. It's just that I didn't have the time and I thought you were gonna get back to me, but it's okay.
What was it?
It was just a magic circle.
Okay, what does it do?
It creates like a 10-foot radius circle where certain creatures can't come in and would get disadvantage if they try.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let that go up.
Okay. That would have been casted while I was there in that corner. So it's right here where I'm standing, and it's 10-foot radius, and it's just like a little circle that'll last like an hour.
And attacks can still go through it. They just can't go into it.
Let me see if attacks can go through it. So creatures can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to teleportation or interplanar travel, it might succeed on a charisma saving throw. Targets within the cylinder can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature. Yeah, I think attacks can go through.
And how big is it?
Just 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. Okay.
Here, let me put that on. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Undo. Control Z.
Hello? Yes?
5'10", 5'10". Okay. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay. Ravina, your turn.
All right. Before I attack, I just moved a little bit closer. But before I attack,
Oh, God.
if I speak to the dragon, does that count as an action?
Free action. Speaking is.
It's a free action. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to yell out to him and just be like, "Hey, listen, I know that we entered your house intentionally, and it is probably an intrusion. We're just looking for our friend. Can we make a deal or something? Can you tell us where he is? Can you understand me? Do you talk to humans? Is that a thing?
Keep
Do
going.
you know common?
He doesn't. He doesn't respond.
No? Okay, well, in that case, I'm just gonna shoot my short bow at him.
Oh my God!
Okay. That hits.
Go big or go home, boys.
Okay.
Oh!
He's an idiot. Hey, why would you do that?
Why? Because
Thanks, Lord.
because why?
Okay, Taz, your turn.
Can somebody paint me a visual of what the fuck's happening right now?
A
Find a dragon.
noticed us.
And we have to find Chris.
So there's a big giant pool of lava. In the middle of the lava, there is a large rock. The dragon is perched up on the rock. You guys are on the second level, so you're about even with the dragon now. There is a narrow path that leads between two rocks towards you guys. Right now, Ravina is standing in it. And you're like on the wall on the other side of the little narrow passage.
No idea where.
No.
By the way, Ravina, did you want to end your turn right there?
Yes.
Okay. Taz, your turn.
I think it's the dragon.
We don't know where Chris is, and we don't know how to get out. Like, the dragon knows where we're at. We gotta do something.
Humongous.
Yeah, okay.
No, I think that
Hello. Can you hear me?
Barely.
Oh, fuck.
damn it, I'm in the
Just say what you want to say.
Okay.
Go grab the egg. It's what Taz would do.
Facts.
okay. I said
Did Taz say what he's gonna do?
He just said I cast fly to grab the egg.
Okay, he moves to the egg and he picks it up. It's warm to the touch, but it doesn't do damage.
Okay. Does the dragon react in any way?
It
I don't
roars.
think the dragon can see in there.
Oh, he mad though.
Okay, Taz, is that your turn?
Must I end my turn or can I fly back?
Yeah, you can fly back.
He flies back.
Okay, now to Sullus the Insatiable. He says, I hunger, and it is insatiable.
Oh, now the bitch
Fucking
talks.
loser.
Yeah.
All right. This
What a nerd.
dragon's not going to be a problem.
All right,
What a nerd.
I just talked to you, asshole.
He was waiting for his turn to respond.
He flies up here. And... what the fuck? Oh, that's because, yeah.
Oh, isn't he? He's a big boy.
Okay. And he shoots fire at Ravina. Fire
For
breath.
it. Go
Oh.
for it.
You must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dexterity. You're great at dexterity. That's like your whole thing.
All right. I think I clicked the right one.
Okay.
Oh!
And I think because of your rogue, you don't take any damage, right? You're able to
Correct.
dodge it completely. Okay. And Vexiona narrowly avoids it, thanks to the makeup of the tunnel. Otherwise, you'd have taken 59 damage. Torque, it is your turn.
God damn it. Well, he fears for his own safety and even more so that of his friends, so he's gonna enter a rage. And which one do I get? I enter number 4. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to click that. No, number 4. Nah, that's kind of lame. I got a magical weapon now. I gotta run somewhere. And you said we can't run on these rocks, right?
Nope.
Fuck.
Also look like they're level down too.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, good
The lava's
point.
lower than we
Yeah,
are.
good point. That's right.
Oh, so that's just a
That's an
I got
open,
it.
yeah,
opening.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah.
standing
There's
on
not
a
rocks
ledge.
right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I run and pick up Ravina and then we're taking off? She gotta get out of there.
I'm
Oh.
angry.
Yee.
Ravina, are you gonna let him pick you up?
I'm going to struggle and scream profanities at Sullus as he carries me away because I'm mad that we don't know where our friend is.
Okay. Okay, so Torque grabs Ravina. You've never seen Ravina this passionate about something. It's, you haven't seen this before. Ravina, have you used your inspiration?
No.
Okay, well, sorry. Torque, you can get an inspiration for saving your friend.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, so where are you guys moving to?
I'm gonna pick her up and then we're going. Well, I think she's 20, right? She's 20 feet away from there.
Okay.
We're going right here. Sorry, got the wrong thing. Oh, we're gonna be so grouped up. Oh god.
Oh no! Well, good thing.
Yeah,
he
guys,
has to reach
guys.
we might be going
Vexiona.
I was gone for a while, but she wasn't. Did you see anybody get hurt?
No.
Okay. She's gonna hop down over here and run.
What?
You're jumping
You
down
can't.
like 20 feet into lava.
Okay, Vexiona, you will
Bummer.
die. I'm just telling you, you're gonna die if you do that. So don't do that.
Oh, fine. Jeez. I like taking fate. I'm sorry.
She's like, you know what? I'm done with this campaign. I'm jumping into
Okay,
lava.
I'm tired of you guys just jumping into lava. Okay, I'm putting my foot down. Okay.
See, but like,
Wait. Because of her race, can she swim in the lava?
No,
That's
she's
big.
just resistant
She still
to
get
it.
hurt.
She would still, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
I was thinking hypothetical.
But like you said, we would be able to step on them.
No, I said
No.
okay.
No.
This didn't happen, but if you step on it, the rocks immediately sink. So they're just like they're not like they don't hold any weight.
And there's a drop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
And there's a drop.
the rock floating on. I get it.
Yeah.
We need to run and find Theo.
It's going over here then, and that ends my turn.
We already looked downstairs, though. Where are we gonna go?
No, we gotta go down and south, I think.
Doug, how big is that egg?
It's probably about 2.5 feet tall, maybe 2 feet around. I mean, it's fairly big. It weighs probably, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 pounds.
I mean, we can dash across this dragon if you want to risk it for the biscuit. We haven't been on this other side.
I know. I want to know what's over there.
Real quick. Okay. The egg will fit into the mouth of the bag of holding. That's why I was asking how big it was.
Oh,
to see
God.
if it was at least 2 feet so that we could squeeze it into the bag of holding.
Okay. Beck, is that your turn?
Yeah, I said end my turn.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh rule,
Use the egg as bait and hook it.
Okay. So.
Alright. I'm...
Hold on. No, sorry. Before you go.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Okay. Just a moment. Okay. Okay. You feel a cool breeze blow across your faces. The ground beneath you begins to shake, and deep beneath it, you feel a rumble. It gets louder and louder as it approaches, and as it reaches you, a large vine the size of a tree trunk breaks from the ground and ensnares Celus's leg, pulling him to the ground. Vines and branches erupt all over the lava, giving you a place to stand. A massive oak tree erupts from the ground. As the dust settles, you look to the tree and you see a familiar face. 1 second, let's turn this down just a little bit.
Stop it.
You see a familiar face. You see a short, rotund man walk from inside the tree. He is covered in green robes and has a pipe that you instantly recognize. With great shock, you realize this man is none other than your friend Theodolin.
Hello, friends. Long time no see.
Oh my god!
Looks like you guys could use a little help right now.
Is he a druid now?
I don't think I'm up.
Druid.
No.
Mark, let the man have his 30 seconds.
So,
Theo, you're back.
Hello, friends. Did you miss me?
We thought you died.
Oh no. I
okay,
did.
it's at
There are
that
bigger
moment.
plans for
Hold
me.
on 1 second. Okay. So, we're going to do a little flashback. Okay? So, okay.
We're doing a flashback when
Yes.
the dragon is fighting us.
We're doing a flashback.
Nah, dude, that dragon's been subdued.
Okay. So,
Got beat up by a tree.
Theo, as he fell into the lava, he felt immense pain all over him. But, let me put on some more music. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh shit, did I? Hold on. Damn it. Well, fucking ruined it, didn't I?
The moment's still there.
It's there for Chris, and that's what matters.
Forest. Gateway. Well, I fucked up. I didn't, well. Here, we'll just use that music. Shit. Actually, you know what? Let's just put that other music back on, because it will turn it down a little bit. Okay, so he goes through the portal, and as he awakens, he's surrounded by the forest, but it feels otherworldly, and he hears a voice speak to him. Theodolin, we have saved you, but at great cost to yourself. Are you gonna say something?
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought you were. I didn't know if you were still talking. I'm sorry. I was trying to read the moment.
Yeah.
Thank you, great End spirits. I know I have lost my way, and I have forsaken you, but you have given me this second chance, and I will not let you forget it or regret it.
We chose you, and so far you have not done what we expected of you. So take this second chance and use it and save us. There is a great evil on the horizon. It threatens not just the realms of man, but also nature itself. You must stop it and save us. It was your destiny. It is your destiny.
I will not let you down. I will not let the people of this great planet, this realm we call our home, will not let my friends down and the people around me. You will see the light will shine on us all again.
Okay. So, at that time, they send you back. You travel through. And as I stated, there are vines all over the grounds now. Let me add these here. Paste. So these will allow you... advanced is drawing. Just gonna add a bunch of these here. But basically, anywhere there was lava, you can now stand. And also, the insatiable one has been tethered to the rock. Okay.
This is pretty badass.
And Theodolin, I want you to go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. It won't let me select my character.
Oh, let me give you permission for it. Controlled by Theodolin. Save. Okay.
Okay, I got it. Initiative on the coming.
Did you roll? Oh,
yeah,
18.
I got
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay. And okay. Theodolin, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see here. I have been reborn again, and with this chance of the second chance, I will. Let's see here. I will call lightning in the area over
Okay.
the dragon here.
Yes, you've clouds form over top of Sullus, the insatiable one, and with a single motion, a bolt of lightning strikes down from the clouds into him. Go ahead and... Okay. DC Dexterity. Because he is restrained, he is unable to dodge it. And he takes 16... Wait, why is there 2?
Is there recurrent damage?
Did you, like, cast it at a higher level or something?
I casted it at 3rd level.
Okay.
I think... Well, it's a 3rd level spell, so it can only be cast at 3rd level.
Okay, I don't know. Can you tell me what the spell says? How much
here.
damage it does?
Here's the... Oh, I didn't mean to do it again. I accidentally hit it. Ignored the second one.
I'm just wondering why it's rolling separately.
Yeah, no. I was trying to see if I could post the display. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I hit the wrong button before.
He can call down lightning again.
Oh.
Oh, and it increases.
That's its outdoor damage. You add 9 for its outdoor damage.
Oh, okay. So he does 16 damage. Okay, Timmy, your turn.
All right. See that the dragon is restrained.
Oh, by the way, Theodolin, you would have had to move out into that, and then you can reuse the rest of your movement to move back if you want. But yeah.
Okay, so I would have to move over here.
Yeah, to cast it, and then if you want to move back, you can.
Okay, I'll do that then. Stay in safety.
Theodolin, do you have a fancy way of getting us home?
Not that I've found out yet, but you know, we always figure it out.
Theodolin,
I appreciate you guys coming to find me.
Theodolin, you know that it is your purpose. Part of your purpose is to kill this dragon.
Yeah. Whoa! Was there's no leaving until we vanquish this foe here.
That's all I needed. Let's see here. Timon's gonna move here. He's gonna hit him with the old 1-2 punch with his lightning gauntlets. So, first one. Is it 17 to hit?
Misses.
Misses. Alright, he's gonna wind up and shoot with his second gauntlet. Also misses. And then he's gonna walk his little butt back to where he started.
Ravina, your turn.
All right, I am going to move to here.
And just so you know, there's vines covering the ground. You guys are up on the 2nd level, but if you jump down, you won't take damage because it's soft and whatever.
All right, so they're like this area here that I technically can jump in.
Yeah, if you see lava, there's vines covering it. I just didn't want to take the time to cover everything. So
okay.
Really ruining my immersion, Doug. Let's cover it all.
Well, this is as far as I can reach for now, so I'm gonna hit him with my short bow.
Okay.
Attempt to. Does that hit?
No.
I can't
Oh
hit.
no, that hits. Yeah, or doesn't hit. Sorry, doesn't hit.
I was like, what?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Taz, your turn.
You guys hear me?
We can barely hear
barely.
you. But go ahead. I got him turned up.
Oh, like he's like trapped, right?
Yes, he is trapped on top of the rock.
So like
Yeah, he may be able to break free, but right now a vine is wrapped around his leg and holding him down.
So like, can I put him in a ball and make a bunch of damage? Like,
And
or
what?
is this like put him in the hunger of Vidar until he just literally dies?
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Tess has a new favorite spell.
He's now in the ball of darkness.
Okay, can you tell me, does your spell mention anything about blind sight?
It just says that he is blind.
What?
It just says that he is blind.
Okay.
There is no light, and creatures fully within the area are blind.
Okay, next turn is the insatiable one. Let me read something real quick. I can't see anything. I think he... Okay, since he starts the turn ended, he takes damage, right?
Correct.
2d6?
Correct. 2d6 heights, yeah.
Okay, takes 8 damage. Okay. He... Let me roll a strength check. Oh. Strength? Okay, he does not break free, and he takes another 2d6 damage.
Slurp, motherfucker.
Okay. I do want to mention that you guys you can't see him in there too, so if you try to hit him, you won't be able to. Unless you, yeah, so. Torque, your turn.
Yes, sir.
But it may, be a good opportunity for you guys to heal or something, so.
Fuck it. I'm gonna spend my turn dashing because I saw the big fire breath, and I don't want. My goal is to attract his attention here for the rest of the battle, and I don't like the idea of all them being grouped up and being able to hurt us all. So I'm gonna spend my turn dashing up here.
And the vines, they cover the ground and then they lead up to where he is at the top. So if you wanted to run up and reach him, you could. Just FYI.
Let me get you an accurate. So then I'm gonna go right here.
Okay. Well, the Hunger of Adar is around him, by the way. So
okay.
I was just letting you know.
Outside of that, wherever.
How big is that again, Taz?
20 by 20.
That's the square you gave us.
Yeah. Okay.
20 foot radius.
Okay. So basically 5 feet around him is where it is.
So am I good? You good with me here?
You're good there. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Vexiona.
I see.
Vexiona.
I'm moving. So I went over here and I'm gonna go ahead and cast the blah blah blah.
It hits.
The blah blah blah. Ooh, mama.
And everybody heals that much.
Okay, cool. Everybody heals 25.
Everyone does?
That's right, Vexiona? Everyone?
Yeah, it hits 6 people, so.
Am I back at full health? I guess I should have asked that.
Yes, you are full health, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure.
Okay, your turn.
I'm not finished moving.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So let's see, I was over here, 15, so I'm gonna do another 15 right over here. End turn.
Okay, you cannot quite go that far.
Okay, so 1 back.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, Theodolin, your turn.
All right. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Is there anyone that is hurt, badly injured still?
I don't think anyone took damage before.
It was me that
Oh, it was you. Okay.
Once Vec healed right there.
Okay, so everyone's good there. All right then. I will. I'll just call another lightning strike on him. Can I see him in there still with the lightning strike? Since
You cannot, but I'll give you a 50% chance to hit him, just in case he may have shifted slightly. So.
Okay, and before I do that, then, if I were to cast Fairy Fire on there, would everyone be able to see him?
No.
Okay, so it wouldn't because of that thing affects it more. Okay.
Yep.
Then I will take my chances here with the 50% chance.
Okay, if you roll a 1, you miss. If you roll 2, you hit. Okay, you miss.
Fuck. All right. Should I take away the spell slot?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Because since I cast a spell and it missed.
Yes, you still take it.
It's gone. All right.
When you cast...
No, you don't, because it stays the same. You can use your turn to just keep using it, I think.
Yeah, you don't have to recast the spell every time.
Oh, okay. So I can just tell it to attack him again.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
All right. Then I...
Timmy, your turn.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I think I have a
60-foot cylinder.
Huh?
Isn't the lightning a 60-foot cylinder?
Yeah, but it's only like a bolt of light, like in one spot. Like it doesn't shoot everything within it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. The cloud that it creates is 60 foot.
Okay.
Thought I had a bonus action I could use, but I think I was mistaken.
I don't know if there's anything really I can do.
Okay, yeah, so I don't have any.
Anything I can do?
You want to ready in action?
Yeah, I will ready. Okay, I will ready magic missile. If the dragon breaks out of Hunger of Hadar, I will cast magic missile.
Okay, you're going to need to move to where you can see him.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
We'll be here. I think that's still in line.
Okay, Ravina.
Yep.
I'm going to kind of do the same thing that Torque did. I'm going to dash and get a vantage point over here.
Okay.
And kind of just wait for him to get out of,
Taz, your turn.
I am going to cast Prestidigitation on Theodolin's pants to make it look like he pooped himself. And end my turn.
How helpful.
Okay, so let's see Insatiable. He takes...
Alright.
2d6. Takes 5 damage. He breaks free.
Oh! Get your ass back over here.
Flies around for a bit. Then he lands next to Torque. Come on, turn. Okay, and... Gonna try to bite you.
Nuh-uh.
21.
Yeah.
You take... You're raging, right?
Correct.
So you take 9 plus 3 damage.
Okay.
Actually, no, just take 11 damage total. Because it's 22 total. I was going to do half of 17, half of 5, but if I add them together, you take less. So you take 11 damage, and now he's going to swing 2 claws at you.
You son of a legendary dragon-ass bitch.
17.
Negative.
And claw 13 misses. Okay.
Oh! Not as strong as you think you are. I give you one guess on what I'm going to hit him with. It's a pick. It's a war pick.
Let's see it.
Oh no, hit the wrong thing. Sorry. Roll damage first. That's a 24 to hit with 10 damage. I'm sorry, 12 if that hits.
Wow, it showed the damage first.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button first.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
It was a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That's 12 because I'm raging.
Okay.
Did we kill him? He disappeared.
What? No, you.
Yeah.
The dragon disappeared.
His tokens disappeared for me as well.
I can see
What?
his name.
Yeah, I just see his name. Now it's like invisible.
I'm gonna
Hold on.
refresh real quick. Wait, if I refresh, does it get rid of my turn order?
No.
Give you a second to.
There he is. Now he's back.
Let me. Can I move him back? I want that other animation.
Oh, did he get out of the hunger?
Is he there?
guard?
Yes, he did. Can you guys still see him?
Okay, did I?
No,
yeah,
now he's gone
my
again.
magic missile then.
What?
It's appearing for me now. I just refreshed.
I've got him.
Okay.
Let me just
Doug, I'm
refresh
changing my
that.
magic missile then. Sorry, I was changing my laundry over.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and do your
I
magic
can see him
missile.
again.
Alright, he takes 12 damage.
Okay. Okay, Vexian.
Well, I want to swing again.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you got multiple attacks. Okay.
All good. All good. I swing again.
Okay. You hit?
20. 11 damage.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
Okay, Vexiona.
I'm gonna continue through here. See what I got for y'all. I'll cast Bless on my friends that are out in the field that I can reach. So.
Okay. So, Torque and Ravina?
Yep.
Oh, wait. No, that's only 30 feet range. Sorry.
I have to be over here or something. I was mostly going for Torque, but if I have to be like over here, I'll be like there.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you do both.
Okay.
Okay. Theodolin.
All right. So just to make sure again with the call lightning, so like the cloud's still there and following
Yes.
him, and I
Yes.
can just call
It
a
doesn't
strike
follow
on
him, but he's
again.
still under it.
Okay, but then I can call another lightning strike on him.
Yeah, for your action, yes.
Okay, so I will do that because that seems like a solid. Is he still entangled? I should ask first.
He is not.
He's no longer entangled.
Oh, I did. Okay. As your action, you can try to re-entangle him again.
Okay, I am going to do that then.
Okay, so Theodolin reaches his hand out from and with like a motion from like the ground up, a vine rips out and wraps around the dragon's leg again.
I scream out, "You're not going anywhere, you vile creature! Today is your end!"
Okay,
Ooh.
Timmy, your turn.
Tim's turn. He's gonna. Let's. Perfect. Yeah, let's blast him with the old electric gauntlets. First blast. 18 to hit.
That hits.
10 damage. He's gonna blast him again.
That
23
hits.
to hit. 5 damage.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Ravina.
I would like to point out that my Hunger of Hadar should still be there.
He's outside of it, but it is still there.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying that like I don't want to get rid of it yet because I might have a plan.
Oh,
So, like,
okay.
it's-
Okay.
So like Ravina can't see him right now theoretically because it's like in between them.
That's true. Ravina knows about where he is, though. So if you wanted to just move around, you would know where he is. But yeah, that's true. Like, if you wanted to shoot him, you could not right now.
Okay. So it's technically all on this rock, though. So
Yes.
if I wanted to attack him, I have to go all the way around.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, alright, I guess I'm just gonna dash then. Assuming I can't touch anything on this rock. I'm just gonna dash then to get over here.
Okay. Taz, your
You can
turn.
use your inspiration.
Rowena, you want to use your
No.
inspiration?
No.
Okay, Taz, your turn.
Taz just oh no, he didn't. I lied. He was talking about his stupid thing.
I want to know if it's possible if I could use my inspiration to elongate my Hunger of Hadar to put him in it where he is right now.
It
Or
would.
move it.
It would also encapsulate Torque.
Yeah, but like if I just like picked it up and moved it, like moved the center point on top of him.
How big is it again?
Like if I picked it up and moved like the center point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How big is Hunger of Hadar?
It's the 20-foot radius. Last time we put the dragon was like perfectly in it, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, no. I mean, Torque is standing right next to the dragon. That's why I guess you don't know that, but yeah, Torque is right next to the dragon.
Torque, I would like to request that you stop standing right next to objects so that I can trap them in things.
Oh, the guy that punches shit with a war pick. Let me. You know what? You're right. You're right. I'll get out of here.
I mean, like you could have used your movement to back up like 5 feet.
No, I could. He could hit me. That's how melee works.
Well then I guess like
Wait. What? No, we'll metagame it. Never mind. It's okay.
I'm gonna try to, I guess, fucking. Can I move close enough to him to cast Thunderclap on him?
Sure.
Okay.
Clap these cheeks.
It does 9 damage. He has to make a Constitution saving throw. 6.
He fails, so he takes 9 damage, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Sullus' turn. He's going to attempt to break free. And he does not. So, in response, he's going to attack Torque again.
Fuck you, dude.
He tries to bite you, 25.
Yep, he sure does.
So, you take 8 damage. That was, I already did the half for you. So.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay,
Yeah.
and he's going to swipe twice with his claw.
God, this hurts so bad.
First one misses, second one hits. And you take 7 damage.
Okay.
Hey, Torque, your turn.
So he is restrained, correct?
Yes. Like,
that
his
afford
leg
me-
is tethered to the ground. The rest of him can move, but his leg is tethered to the ground.
Okay, okay. Well, I am going to. So we decided if you disengage, you get you get half your movement. Is that correct? Is that what we came up with when we had this talk last
Hold
time?
on one second. Let me look it up. Actions. Disengage. No, disengage is just an action. Yeah.
Oh, it's my full. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hit the guy. Fuck him.
Fuck it.
See if I can bring the war pick down, clip one of them pretty little wings. You know what I'm saying? 17.
That misses?
Yeah. I'll do it again. 17. Does
Oh,
it hit this
damn.
time?
No.
No. Well,
Fiona?
it could have.
Okay.
Bang.
She bonks him on the head. Or on the tail, sorry.
Her light hammer's like a rubber mallet, dude.
Oh, he takes 2 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Theodoline.
All right. So if I just to double check again, would I be casting another spell,
No.
or would it just be an action to
It would just be your
call
action
lightning?
to call down the
Okay.
lightning.
Then I'm gonna call down the lightning.
Okay. And since he's tethered, he can't dodge it. Go ahead and roll the damage.
14 damage.
Okay. It roars out in pain. You can tell it's getting sort of panicked. It's thrashing about. This isn't going how he thought it would. Timmy, your turn.
Like, this is fucking bullshit. You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or just shoot lightning at it. I'm gonna hit it with my lightning gauntlets.
Okay.
First attack. Probably a miss. Yep, that's a miss. Alright.
Okay.
Let's wind up and hit him with the second one. The old 1-2. There we go. That's what we like to see. A dirty 20.
Okay.
Bastard 20.
That does 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Ravina, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try and actually hit him this time.
Okay, and I think because you're flanking him, you get your sneak damage, right?
Oh yeah, she does.
Well, that's if I hit him, which
Oh,
so
no.
far I did not. So
It's Ravina's 8-3 of the night.
for real.
There we go.
That
Okay.
one hits,
That
right?
one hits, yep.
Sweet Jesus.
Come on, big sneak. Oh no. Still
This
good.
is like the second session in a row where I've done absolutely nothing but roll garbage.
Taz, your turn. Dragon looks in really bad shape.
There's no undecided way from the dragon, even after I implied that I wanted to kill it with that, really powerful stuff. I guess I'll just thunderclap it again.
If you move,
You're asking 2 melee-based players to just not do anything.
yeah. Just,
I mean, back away like one step at the end of your turn wasn't nice.
Did you hear the part again where I asked if I could move back and then I get hit by a dragon for free if I did that?
Yeah, I rolled, I rolled
okay.
8.
Yeah.
I rolled 8.
Okay. He's gotta make a Constitution saving throw, doesn't he, Doug?
wait, what's happening?
I cast Thunderclap.
Oh,
Let's make a saving throw and beat 16.
He fails, so he takes what? How much damage?
8.
See? That's just as good as some of those really powerful spell rolls, dude.
Okay. The insatiable one.
No.
No.
He's going to yell out, or not yell, but like roar, and then he's going to breathe fire at Torque.
Bye, guys.
Nah, you can.
You must make a 17 dexterity save.
My +0. Oh, that was a crit for a minute. My third 10.
You take 64 damage.
I am deadzos.
Oh,
Okay, Torque is down. Oh, make your
I'm
saving
rolling
throw.
my death save.
Yep.
Yep. Oh!
Okay.
That's one fail for Torque.
Vacthiona, your turn.
Guys, I'm gonna do some stupid shit. Is this okay?
oh my God.
I'm gonna run along this dragon's back and get the torque. And
Okay, you're gonna have to use an inspiration to do that.
yes.
Why don't you just circle around them?
Okay.
No.
Because it's
Okay.
way cooler.
So
It's way more like Legolas.
Yeah, you know how she hit the dragon with her hammer? When she used the backside so that she can cling onto it and then run along through its back, jump off its head, and heal Torx.
okay. She's spurred on by seeing her friend fall to the ground, and maybe memories of Toshi falling to the ground as well. Emboldens Vectiona as she runs up the back of the dragon, who is honestly stunned by what's happening. And as she jumps over his head, lands next to Torque, and goes ahead and heals him.
This is gangster. This is the coolest thing ever.
Okay.
Ooh.
Torque, you are back up.
Oh,
Theodolin, your turn.
thank you.
All right, Torque, how hurt are you currently?
Well, I was just dead.
All right, that's
Still
all
not
I need to
feeling
hear. All I need to hear. I'm gonna run over here by my good buddy Taz, and I'm going to cast a 3rd level healing word on my boy Torque over here. Holy shit, baby! Let's go!
Okay, you're healed 15.
Sweet.
That was the best you could get, dude. Look at that, 444.
That's 6.
That's great.
Wow, that was
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Literally the
Thank
best
you,
roll you
thank
could get.
you.
It's like eight, sit right
I'm
there.
almost back to
I
half.
wonder what it's like getting good rolls.
Timmy, your turn. I think Ravina's going to get the killing blow on this thing, by the way.
I think that's how it's panning out to be.
Timid is gonna do what he always does. Let's go ahead and hit
I
him
want-
with lightning.
That misses?
He's gonna miss with the first one, and then he's gonna miss with the second one.
Okay, Ravina, your turn.
I'm gonna get so mad.
this fucking crate.
You're still
Fingers
flanking
crossed.
him.
Fingers
Okay,
crossed.
that hits.
No.
Flank, big sneak attack, big.
Okay,
Oh,
13.
not bad. It's
That's
okay.
I'm gonna go for the double hit.
Oh! Okay!
Good sneak. What? That's not possible.
That's
Wait, how
what
do you
just
roll it?
happened.
How?
How'd you hit a 1d8 minus 1? You should be doing a whatever your dexterity is. You should add your dexterity to that.
Piercing.
What just how is that possible?
I don't
A
know.
crit with 0
Click-
damage.
Why
click
is it
the
rolling
damage part of that
strength
again.
Instead of dexterity.
Yeah, it's rolling your strength.
Oh.
So what do I
You
need
have
to do?
two different rapiers, one that says dex and one that says strength on your character sheet, or one that says neat. One of those.
They both. One of them has a star and it just says customized, but that it doesn't say anything else.
Roll it
What
again.
does that one roll when you click that one?
Roll your whatever your first attack was. Roll that again. Okay.
That's right. I think roll
Yeah,
20
you
glitched
should only
out.
roll that one.
I was like, how do I roll a damage? with
Yeah.
Zero
Because I
piercing
noticed
damage.
I noticed on your last attack too, you also had a 8 minus 1, so you were attacking with strength instead of dexterity.
I'll have
Okay.
to look at that afterwards.
Yeah, we'll have
Ravina.
to fix that.
It's because it's a finesse weapon, and
Yeah.
you can use either or.
Ravina, fueled by your hatred for this dragon, but
Yeah.
also for your friends who you came down here to save, and everyone's together, everyone's fighting this thing together. You feel inspired. You lash out at him with your rapier and stick it between his eye. He roars out "Ah!" and falls to the ground dead.
Atashima.
Nah.
Great job.
What does she do?
Yeah. That's what you get, you vile flame-breathing turd.
Torque runs up to Ravina and he picks her up in the air and says, "You did it! You did it!" And I give her a big hug. So I'm proud of her.
And Thea runs over
Yay!
as well. We're all rejoicing on the dead dragon.
We're dancing on this dragon's
Fuck it,
carcass.
We're like
dragon.
little hobbits dancing on the table, just
As we listen
On
to the
dragon's
slurping
back.
noises of that fucking spell that's still back there.
Okay. It's at that moment a tree erupts from the ground. And the tree looks similar to the portal that you had entered to get down here. As you all step inside, or actually, you know what? Do you guys want to do anything while you're down here? Sorry. Yeah.
Can I take a scale off the dragon or something, like a tooth, like a?
Yeah,
I was gonna ask the same.
I
Okay.
want like a memento for
Can we harvest
vanquishing this guy.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. You harvest some scales. You harvest some talons, and you can even cut off its head and take that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. Let's take the dragon head
Torque,
for
you're
sure.
strong. Strap that head on the back of your shell.
I strapped the head on the back of my shell. Does anyone know if dragon meat is tasty?
I don't know, but we can find out.
Well, we're sitting on top of probably the world's most massive grill. You might as well just give it a shot.
I think I'll make us a nice dinner later, and I just want to harvest some hawks off this dragon.
There's a hallway here.
I think that leads down a level.
Well, Vexiona, you were down there, so hold on. Let me switch the side.
Oh, nice. Are we just kind of assuming that there's just vines wherever we want to walk?
Wherever there's lava, yes.
Anyway, okay, anywhere, not just around the rock. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through here.
The cavern is filling with lava. Make an athletics check. I see it.
That's what we wanted to
There's
see.
some downstairs.
This is what we came
so
for.
Torque
following
elbows
the group.
Taz, and he goes, "I bet you there's some gold in that cave." And then, as a way to get Taz to start moving, since he can't move his own character.
Let's take a look here, baby.
I mean, I'm still gonna go. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna harvest the dragon. I'll be getting the goods because I don't care about the treasure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just happy I vanquished the foe. I'm not worried about anything else at the moment. I've come back and I've fulfilled my first purpose in my second life here.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys harvest. I'll get you guys more details about what you harvest from the dragon. You see a lot of gold, a lot of trinkets. It's too much for you guys to carry. Timid, do you still have a bag of holding?
A bag of holding.
You don't, right?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can get all of it. Obviously, you guys will split it, but well, I mean, it's up to you guys, obviously. But
That means
there,
we still have that egg, right?
yes, and you do have the egg. You have
Dragon egg.
6,000 pieces of gold.
6,000 pieces. Exactly.
What?
I said exactly.
Yeah. Okay, 6,127. Okay.
Christ. No.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Fuck.
No, it's non-divisible.
Yeah, that's what
God
you get.
damn it. I didn't want that because I wanted to see if there was a way for me to just add the gold to my bag of holding instead of having it as part of my personal gold.
That would be 1,021. No, 1,021.
Yeah.
21.
And then there's one left over.
Yeah, and then there's one coin left over.
You can tip that to the druid when you leave.
Let's see here. It
So
said,
Dibs is only respected when said verbally, as this is a tabletop game.
how much gold was it, Doug?
6,127.
127.
27. Thank you.
Are we adding our portions of the gold to our inventory now or later?
No, because
We
it's too
can-
heavy, so it's going
yeah,
to
we
the
can-
bag of holding for now.
We can discuss our gold later.
You guys can exchange it for platinum when you get to this Cyrodiil.
Yeah, that way we can hold it.
Ooh.
All right, so I have 1,500 gold already, so I'm just putting that out there that I have 1,573 gold. That is my personal gold. That's not part of the 6,000. And I'm only just saying that. So because
believe-
I have it
a way
written
of,
in my
like,
notes. It's
separating it.
okay.
I believe Theodolin has 0 anything.
Yes.
I just came back to life.
Theodolin
So
has
I've-
0 gold.
I have
Uh,
nothing.
If it's split evenly, it's 1,021. in his pocket.
It's okay. We got the gold.
Okay, so you guys are ready to leave?
Yep. Is there anything else in
Is there?
the port, or
Yeah.
is it just the
Can
gold?
we know? Like, can we sense or see anything else of interest
Oh yeah.
before we leave
Can I
the?
cast detect magic?
Sure, and you sense nothing.
Okay. Then we will go ahead and leave. Looks like.
Okay, so you guys head back into the portal, the tree portal, and hold on. Why did you side? Okay, the fire has been put out.
Oh yeah.
Can you give me and Torque our little poggers back?
Yes. Theodolin. Oh shit. Objects and tokens. Why isn't it going?
It's okay. I know I'm here.
There we are. Okay. Okay, let me give you control again. Theodolin. And Orc. Okay, so you guys reappear. As you step out from the tree, it sort of shrivels up, and left behind is a small acorn.
You should grab that, Theo.
I will grab that acorn. Yes.
Okay, let me tell you what that is. I can't type. Okay. Well, Theo, you can add this to your inventory. It is called the Acorn of Thankfulness. This magical acorn can be used once per day to create a 15-foot diameter dome around the acorn that protects those in the circle from normal elements such as rain and snow. The circle lasts for 8 hours. So this isn't quite as good as the hut that Taz has. It won't protect you from enemies, and it won't protect you from really, really strong elements. But, for normal camping and stuff, that way, you don't have to spend a spell slot to cast the hut. It is.
What's it called? The acorn of what?
Of Thankfulness.
Okay, it doesn't look like it's in my D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I'll add it. I'll add it to you.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay, so the druids thank you for everything you have done. They are going to, begin work on fixing the, building back up the forest, healing it. You guys travel on your way to the.
Can I, before we leave,
yes.
Can I speak to the druid and just thank him for helping my friends out?
Yes.
And everything?
He talks to you guys talk in your druid language. That way no one else can hear you, because you guys are druids and you guys know special secrets.
We're cool secret people now.
Yeah. So he introduces you to the rest of his friends, and you guys they throw a feast for you. Animals of the forest show up. They're very happy and thankful for everything you guys have done. A great evil that has been plaguing this area has been vanquished. So you guys are heroes. You guys finish up after the night. You guys long rest. And at morning, you guys continue your travels and head to the port city of Pontia. When you get there, you're able to get a ship. After about a week's travel, you arrive at Cyrodiil.
It's done.
This looks sick.
Yeah.
Cyrodiil.
Just FYI, I made this. So.
Did you make this?
THEORODIN?
C.
It looks like it was made in like Age of Empires or something.
CYRODIN.
DY?
Pretty cool.
Deiridin.
C as in Charlie.
Oh, sorry, I have that.
Y.
Sorry.
Yeah. Cerodin.
I spelled wrong earlier.
Wrong tab. So you come in through this area. You see an island floating above you. You make it to port, and as you're disembarking, we're going to end the session. Good job, everyone.
We did it, everybody.
We did it.
You guys saved me.
That was pretty cool.
Okay, we didn't
demon
save
monster.
you. Let's not pretend that we did anything to save you.
You saved me.
Good job,
Let me
guys.
get this straight, Doug.
What?
Chris gets to jump in the lava and gets all the cool shit. I jump in the lava and I just jump in some lava.
I don't know. By the way, I don't know if I made it clear. Theodolin died and they resurrected him.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I literally was dead and then was
Okay.
talking to tree spirits.
Maybe I should have foresaw this, but in the many hours that I thought about this session, at no point did I think that anyone would, in the middle of the battle, jump into the lava.
As soon as that happened, I was like, "Oh shit! Here's a wrench for Doug."
Well, you got D&D combat 6 fucking seconds. I just saw him get hucked in there, and I got teleportation.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, at the very end of the day, even if it's a drastic measure to go after or to save somebody else.
No, it was beautiful. Yeah.
Torque would probably do that.
It was beautiful. It was a fantastic moment.
Yeah, it was really cool how it worked out.
It was awesome. I did have to have the fire giant sort of decide that you guys weren't worth it and just run away, walk away from you guys. But.
Oh yeah, that guy was OP.
He was supposed to be.
I was trying not to metagame it. That's why I didn't, or that's why I jumped in the lava.
Yeah.
Because I've run with the fire giant before, and him alone is hard for us. And then there were the 3 other guys. I was like, oh shit.
When I put it in the encounter builder, it said it wasn't a hard encounter.
Well,
really?
They're fucking wrong.
For a CR9 and 3 CR2, right?
Yeah.
Because I looked at the Azer.
Yeah.
I knew what the fire giant was, but that's hard.
Well, yeah, it's a hard encounter, but you guys hard encounters like.
No, I know we can. I made it deadly by jumping in the lava.
Yeah.
We were down
a nice
2
twist.
party members here.
Yeah.
It was a nice little twist.
What's a twist?
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream, but I'll continue the call with you guys. Thank you.
Bye, Danny.
Yeah. A wonderful session. Great job. Okay.
Love y'all.
Oh wait, hold on.
Hit him with the outro.
Can we raid someone actually? I do have 3 viewers. Yeah.
Well, it says we have more than that.
I'm showing 3.
Who's cool that's on right now?
It says the 3 in the bottom.
Goblin Tuesday. Okay, yes. They raided me last time, so...
Yeah, let's raid them.
Yes.
Everybody get on
They
the
came in
Twitch.
during the cool Toshi speech.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I should
in
have.
our world,
Raid.
they're like medical
Now that I'm here.
wounds.
Goblin
Like a scalpel.
Tuesday.
Or
That was wrong? Apparently? Hold on. Goblin _ Tuesday.
So, would I be able to go look in the kitchen to see if anything's out of place? Like,
_
say there's any knives.
Tuesday.
Like, you know how like sometimes there's like knife
I
holders
see
and stuff.
13 people under the viewers
Is there
tab.
any
Which is cool.
knives in?
Oh,
there
I put that into
that
fucking
seem
roll
to be
20. Whoops.
missing
Yeah, that's not how that works,
or-
Big Dog.
Yeah.
Or unclean that I noticed.
Right.
A couple knives that are
Whoops.
bloody. This place does not have like a sink in the kitchen in terms of like there is some blood around.
Okay, so
that you are able to
we're gonna raid Goblin Tuesday. Everyone, thanks for watching. I love you all.
What are we supposed to say in it, Doug?
Go
What's
in
on
there.
Twitter?
Go in there and say
and there is
we just killed a dragon.
meat cleaver.
How about that?
We smited. What's his name?
We killed a dragon. I like that better.
Sindar.
His name is
smited
Solus.
Sindar.
Yes.
Solus the
Yeah,
Insatiable.
orc
one.
that's in.
Okay, we smited Solus, the
Nope.
insatiable.
Wait, Doug.
What?
What you got there?
What'd you say, Rubina?
Again, just because the mini is holding it does not mean
Oh, I
he
was gonna
is
say,
holding
take
it.
us away.
Oh, okay.
It will.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Love you all.
Okay, raid now. Okay, I think we are raiding.
But you
Yes.
do see, I'm sorry, but he does have a
Hopefully a little
knife
pop-up
on
happens.
his,
Yes.
on his belt,
Here we go.
For a couple of his
go.
chef's knives, much like you probably have at work, Green.
Wow, look at their interface.
Yeah, no, they're sick. I love it.
Where's your knife that you had there? Your big cleaver.
He motions to his waist where all of his knives are.
Do you mind if I take a look at that for a sec?
He hands it right over.
I'd like to inspect
think
it
he's-
and see if there's like fresh blood on it, like you know where the hilt connects to the.
Yeah.
I'll throw him a follow. I'm a good